Oh, we're live. I forgot I actually hit it live. All right, sweet. We are live. What's going on, guys? How's everyone's day going so far? How we doing? How are we doing tonight? Who we got so far in the chat? Let's see. Joseph Keen, my man. What's going on, dude? In the words of Sketch, what's up, brother? What's up, man? How you doing? Joe, what's going on, man? History Chronicles 123. Love you, GFM. Love you too, man. Absolutely love all of you guys as well. Everyone tuning in right now, do me a favor, share this around with everyone. We got an important announcement tonight. Important announcement regarding the shopping spree giveaway. Thunderclips Gaming, hi, hello there. Austin Rackley at work, but we'll be on the live when time comes. Just received a mystery box, much appreciated, guys. Absolutely, dude. I'm curious. What did you get in your mystery box? I forgot. We usually all like pack up the mystery boxes, but I'm actually curious to see what you got. But that's dope, man. I'm glad you got your mystery box in. Joshua, what's going on, man? Casual Airsofter. Darwin's Robert, what's going on? Ashley Reyes, what is it? If the coffin doesn't fit, you must acquit. Oh, and oof, spicy in light of recent news today. That's hilarious, dude. That's funny. Casper, what's going on, man? What's up, nerds? Is ready to win? Going adoration. Too bad because Joseph Keane is taking it. Hey, man, you know, this is one of those things where it can literally go to anyone, man. It can literally go to anyone. Elegant Orange, yo, what's going on, man? Fluffy Gargos, hello, how we doing? Jesus on top, what's going on, dude? What's good? What's happening? Breck McDonald, there you go. I am the Big Dipper, Andy, what's going on, dude? Cutter, good to see you again, brother. Homie Ness, good to see you as well. Cheeks, what's going on, dude? Christopher Graff, hello. First video to the channel, looking to get into it. Airsoft, and just doing tons of research before I dive in. Christopher Graff, well, honestly, dude, you picked the best live stream to join in. You picked the best community to outreach to, because I'm telling you, man, every single one of the guys in here are absolutely good dudes and people. Always willing to help out everyone, anyone in need, especially newer players that are hoping to get into this, man. It's definitely a great spot to be. And like 2 more minutes will officially begin. 2 minutes will officially begin the stream. Waiting for more people to show up. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the live stream. If you haven't already, of course, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the live stream and make sure to share this around with as many people as you possibly can. We're talking on your personal social media, right? We're talking amongst your friends, right? Let people know that this is the place to be. If you guys are wondering what's going on, I have an important announcement to make regarding the shopping spree giveaway, but I'll link the rules for it so you can see it all for yourselves right here. Yeah, in like 1 more minute will officially begin. DJ, good to see you again, man. Again, just always happy to see everyone here. Always happy to see everyone's here, dude. What's up, brother? How you doing? What up, Mayo gang? Diamondback, D15. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That one's sick. You need Airsoft, had to leave work before I could look at what battery will fit in that bad boy. Easy, 1000 or lower milliamperage battery, 11.1 LiPo stick would be the ideal for that one. 11.1 LiPo stick. I'll link that one for you as well. Jason Smith, what's going on, man? Which one fits the PPK-20? The stick, but it's going to be the really, really thin one, Jason Smith. That is actually a very good question. It's actually going to be a Lancer Tat. You know what? I'll link it right now. Why not? Why not? If you guys have any sort of Airsoft-related questions, in the meantime, right, you guys are more than welcome to just put the letter Q right for your question. Definitely makes it easier for me to see. But I'll just do this one really, really quick because it's a very easy question to answer, and I'll give you the link for it as well. Yeah. Oh, actually, these are pretty good, too. This one's... I haven't had too much experience with the thickness of this one, but I imagine this one should work. It looks thin enough. Basically, what you're going for, Jason Smith, is something like this. Something like this. It is going to be pre-wired to Dean's, if I'm not mistaken. So this would be the ideal. Long... Casper, yeah. Long and thin, man. Yep, that is the word. That is the phrasing I would use for that. That is indeed the phrasing I would use for that. All right, Maryland, D.C. Area that wants to play. Dude, if I were in your area, I would love to play. I would love to play if I were in your area. Again, never played outside of California. I am looking to do so as well. I took your advice and got me the Design Arms R15. Fluffy Gar goes, hell yeah, bro, that's what's up. The R15, you cannot go wrong with a bad boy like that. You genuinely cannot go wrong with something like that. It is a banger, dude. It is an absolute beauty of an airsoft gun as well. All right, guys, it is now 7:35, so why don't we officially begin? Guys, welcome to the live stream. It is great to see everyone as well. This is going to be the night for the shopping spree giveaway. However, I do have a little bit of a sad update. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to make the announcement for the shopping spree giveaway tonight. Unfortunately, we are going to have to postpone it due to some technical difficulties that happened. Like, it was just beyond our control, boss man and mine. We are not going to be able to go ahead and do the shopping spree giveaway announcement tonight. Normally, it's on Thursdays. Again, everyone's tuning in at the right time. We just found this out last minute. But due to some technical difficulties on the site, we are not able to make the announcement tonight. I know, I do apologize. Again, I want to apologize to everyone. It is unfortunate that happened. It freaking sucked that we weren't able to go ahead and get the list for it. But we're gonna have to, wait for that because again, it's just some shit we just literally could not do, man. There was this last minute, literally right before I jumped on the stream, I got the notification. So it is what it is. But in order to make it up for you guys, in order to make it up to everyone that tuned in, which we do appreciate everyone's views, we're gonna be postponing it till next week. But we're gonna end up treating it like a stack, and we're gonna end up doing $1,000 now. We're going to end up increasing the prize pot now to $1,000, 1K, which we're going to be raffling off next week, next Thursday. And for everyone that placed an order hoping to qualify for tonight, do not worry. Your orders, every single order that you made that would qualify you for tonight's giveaway are going to be entered. So everyone is still going to be keeping their entries. Not to worry. Everyone's still going to be keeping all their entries that they have. The same amount of chances. You will still be keeping them. If anything, now you have actually even more of a chance to win. For anyone that is just tuning in right now and has been very curious about our weekly shopping spree giveaway, now you have a little bit of more time to go ahead and get your orders in now while you can. Ordinarily, a $20 or greater order would automatically enter you, right? No matter what. However, during the live streams like this one in particular, we like to throw in some extra promotions going on, which you guys are meant to take advantage of, which you guys can take advantage of and increase your odds of winning. Now, obviously, this, just postponing it wouldn't have been enough for us. We wanted to make sure to make it worth your while as well, and to guys keep you interested, so which is why we chose to turn this into a stack, and now it's $1,000. 1K, a whole Benji, man, that's more like $100, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of money, man. It's $1,000. It's double the amount of what we normally do. And we're going to be raffling that off next week. And again, none of your guys' orders are going to be disappearing. None of your entries are disappearing. We're going to be using that same list. We're just going to be, again, increasing the deadline. So it'll be next week, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is the deadline to get entered into that shopping spree giveaway, into the $1,000 shopping spree giveaway. And the promotions are still going on right now. We still have some promotions for you guys to take advantage of. And if you have any questions regarding the shopping spree giveaway, any questions at all, you guys are more than welcome to do so in the live chat. Just do so with the letter Q right in front of your question. It's always going to make it a heck of a lot easier time and experience for me to answer them when there's a Q in front of it. Again, just want to go ahead and put everyone's concerns to rest. Don't worry, all your entries that would have counted towards tonight are still going to be counted into next week's shopping spree. When no one's missing entries, no one's going to be none of that. We are all going to be getting the same amount of entries, no problem. All going to be getting all the same. So just make sure to go ahead and get those orders in now while you guys can. Casual Airsoft, I got Designers AG in the mystery box. I'm so excited. Hey, dude, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Josh, it's because I won. It's press F to pay respects. Dude, it's not dead, man. It ain't dead. Hey, man, we are not O.J. Simpson. We are very much alive and kicking, man. Elegant Orange just finished installing my gate tight, and I want to do some shimming. I wanted to know what shimming kit would you recommend. Casper is going. Casper. I mean, he could. Again, literally, it can go to anyone. It can literally go for anyone's. I don't know if I like the idea of these advanced kits or anything like that. Usually shimming is that's such an art form, man. That is such an art form. If you want more details, honestly, what I would recommend, Elegant Orange, shoot us a DM, Instagram, Facebook, or Discord, or you can actually use the new live chat function, which if you guys haven't seen, I'm going. We're screen mirroring right here. We'll screen mirror. I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. There you go. Let's see. Portal is up. There we go. That way you guys can see it. We have a new live chat function on our website, so if you guys wanted to go and take advantage of that, I would strongly recommend you do. There you go. See that little blue bubble right there in the bottom right-hand corner? This little guy right here, you click that, and you can go ahead and type away any sort of questions you might have. Bear in mind, this is going to be, of course, following the our regular operating hours, so 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Any questions that are posted after those working hours, of course, are going to be put into a queue, and we'll answer them as soon as we possibly can. But, if you guys are on the website, during those operating hours and you have questions that you wanted to get, maybe you just add some product question, hey, what battery is going to fit in this particular gun that I'm looking at? What sort of ETA am I looking at for my order? If you guys placed an order, you're just wondering, you guys are more than welcome to use that as well. I know some people don't like using social media. Some people don't like to email. And sometimes it can be a bit frustrating when you're trying to give a call. Again, bear in mind, we get literally hundreds of calls every single day. So in order to subdue that and to minimize the amount of missed calls we get a day, we came up with the live chat function. It's very easy, very convenient, and you're not talking to AI. It's no AI here, again, which is very nice. I don't know if you guys have ever had to have whole conversations with AI on any sort of website when you were trying to ask some basic questions, and it just never worked really well. It just never understood the questions you were asking. So you will be talking to Cisco, you'll be talking to myself, Boaz, literally any member of the Mayo Gang will be able to get your question resolved because the whole crew is looking at it. So very easy, very convenient, and simple. You don't have to do anything. Just type away and start your question, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Christopher Graff, I'm a paintball, so this is just a lateral transfer for me into a different realm of trigger pulling. I'm also real steel ninja, so I get into it all. Just really need the funds outside of speedball. It's actually pretty interesting, Christopher Graff. Like, I've done the paintball route, and it's definitely a lot more expensive compared to like airsoft. You know what I mean? Like in the long run, definitely airsoft can be. Don't get me wrong. If you want to make airsoft a really expensive hobby, you can. But it's also one of those hobbies that you can pretty much like get something fairly affordable, reasonably priced, and stick with that for years. It doesn't require a ton of investment per se. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does require a little bit of investment up front, but so do most hobbies in general, right? So do most hobbies. And even then, you can get away with some stuff that's like really, really affordable and bring that to a field and go the whole 9 yards, right? And again, it's entirely up to you how much you want to go about it. Make sure I'm missing anything. Let's say for me, I bet Chris Airsoft is a little too expensive. And so that live chat means we can torment Isaias all day. I don't know. You guys don't torment me. I actually genuinely do enjoy talking to every single one of you. Like, if you guys were to just literally go in there, I think Joseph Keane asked it one time. He's like, "Can we say hi to Isaias?" If you guys really just wanted to say hi, I mean, yeah, you guys can. I don't mind it. Like, we'll see sometimes. Like, you know, some people will leave little like messages, right? Like something real nice or something. Hope you're having a wonderful day or something. And it's like, you know, just give it a little thumbs up or smile or like, oh, thank you, you too, right? Just stuff like that. That's fine. That's totally okay. You guys can choose to do that if you guys would like. Let's see, make sure I'm missing anything. OJ joke out of left field. Hey man, it is recent news. It literally just happened. Died of cancer, if I'm not mistaken. Though not sure what type of cancer. Not sure what type of cancer. Because my tip is to go to the rental field or field rent equipment, play, and talk to other players. Look to see what kind of attire you want. Ask about guns. Ask to try their guns out too. Yeah, that's definitely a way to do it, man. If you were trying to like look into getting into this hobby, watching other stuff, videos, hell yeah, that's one way to do it. But if you were looking for more like info in general, right? Like, and you wanted to ask the players themselves. Granted, you can always ask us. We're all players. Cisco, myself, Boaz, Justin, Victor, Woo. All storefront guys, even shipping. Like, we're airsofters at the end of the day. Like, we've been playing. A lot of us have been playing for a lot longer. Some of us are newer players. It's kind of a whole mix, man. It's kind of a whole mix as well. But yeah, we definitely have seen our fair share of airsofting as well. But yeah, that's another thing you can do. You can definitely go to a field, rent the equipment there, because most fields are going to have rental equipment for you guys to use. Most fields are going to have rental equipment for you guys to use. Right, which you can take advantage of, and like, again, just kind of, you know, just see how it feels. It is an experience. I think it's a great way to do it, but I will say, you know, if you were really, really afraid of, say, the equipment, you know, not working to the fullest, maybe it's just not working the best, or whatever the case might be, going with, you know, your own stuff is always going to be more fun. It's always going to be more and more fun. Or if you have a buddy that's into it, just borrow his stuff. Like, most airsofters are pretty cool about letting their friends borrow their stuff, and just like going with them, because they just want to play with you. At the end of the day, like, friends just want to play with. Now, if you're getting into it solo, then yeah, it can be a little bit more tricky. But I guarantee you, go into the field, have a good attitude, and you will walk out of there with like a ton of friends. At the very least, a ton of really good acquaintances that are on the verge of becoming friends. You know what I mean? All right, let's see here. More into okay, Casper. More into short style myself. Tomato. Okay, buddy. Okay. Answer that one. The long fin is wild. Dude, what the freak is going on here? Learning to swim before jumping in the deep end. #respect. Hell yeah. I respect that, dude. Still looking to get yourself. Answer that one. All right, yeah. Scroll on the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, promotions are going on right now. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway and orders for a Mayo Gang MGC4. For anyone that was looking to get into airsoft and say you had, you know, just a little bit more money to spend, but you wanted something that's going to be incredibly reasonably priced and very competitive you could just get this. Get any one of these Mayo Gang MGC4s and you're set. You literally don't have to do anything to these, and you will be stacking bodies, my guy. Literally stacking bodies. I'm not even joking. I'm going to put this in the live chat so you guys can go and check those out for yourself. Literally, order it before the end of the live stream. We're going to be going until 9:30. Place an order for these bad boys, and you get 50 chances of winning. Let's see this video that Boss Man sent me. What exactly did he send me? What is this? Looking at it right now. I don't know. Just that looks good, man. That looks freaking delicious. That looks bomb as hell. Let's see. There you go. There you go. All right, scroll the most recent comments and questions. McDonald's, how much is Mayo Game MGC4? Mayo Game MGC4 right now they are going for $315 for both the Mark 1s and the Mark 2s, no matter which colorway you like to go with. There's a lot of different colorways. There are so many different color versions that are available. I'm honestly more partial to the black and bronze. This is actually the one that I have right now. This was gifted to me by Airsoft Brewer. Miss you, homeboy, if you're still here. I don't think he's in the stream yet. But yeah, Mayo Game 4 Mark II. This is my favorite one. I like the you know what? The picture's not that. There you go. Let's do that. Let's do one of these. Let's move this over. There we go. That's better. Yeah, Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II. This is my favorite one. Again, I like the Mark IIs a little bit more. I like the carbine length more than the SBR. But hey, you know, SBR is cool too. SBR is cool too. I just like the way this looks a little bit more. The bronze on this is absolutely gorgeous. It works very well. Again, shoots far, shoots accurate, as I've heard it say pronounced before. Very, very nice trigger. Very healthy rate of fire. This thing is fast too, man. This thing is really, really fast. It's faster than most 18-to-1 gear sets. Basically, it shoots really fast. That's all I did. Even though it is using an 18-to-1 gear set, the way it's shimmed and the high torque motor that's being used really make this shoot closer to like a 16-to-1, which is crazy, which is absolutely freaking crazy. You can also go with the Mark 1s as well. I'm actually digging the black and bronze. That one's just very cool. Very, very cool indeed. But if you want something with a little bit more, you know, a little more spice too, you can go with a black and red. You go with the GI colors there. This looks sick. It absolutely looks freaking sick as well. And again, you're still getting the same great performance with regardless of which model version you end up getting. Let's see. Bryson said, hey, Isaac, what do you think about the Land Tactical Strike Hi-Capa? Very close on the name, by the way. Very, very close on the name. But the Land Tactical Strike Hi-Capas are actually really solid, man. Like, if you were looking for a solid full metal Hi-Capa, those are actually pretty cool. They are very stylized as well. There's actually quite a few different versions too. Strike. Where's yeah, there you go. I like the Strike 4.3 personally, and of course, this is the one that I think is the best one. And it's by the way, there are a lot of sales going on right now. There are like a ton of discounts going on right now at Airsoft GI. Odds are, if there's a gun you really like, look on the website, it's probably discounted right now. That's like literally thousands of shit it's discounted, including this bad boy. 4.3 normally goes for like what, 189.49, like yeah, like 190. It's discounted to 170.54. That's a hell of a deal, man. That's honestly the one that I would go with personally, just because again, I do like the fact that it comes included with the optic plate. You're ready to go. We sell tons of pistol optics, RMRs on our site, which you can slap on this bad boy. Regular Hi-Capa magazine compatibility, so you can literally use any brand Hi-Capa magazine. WeTech, Tokyo Marui. You can go with the Jag arms as well. Army Armament, they'll all work just fine. They'll all work really, really great. Yeah, and I love the stippled grip. If you guys know me, I love a really, really good, aggressively stippled grip. It just feels really nice and like, you know, you get a positive read on your hands. I don't know how to explain it. Firmly grasp it. You know, that's how it feels like. And again, the compacts are definitely more my style. Both Brennan and I really like the compact pistols. Elegant orange. Oh, it's so cute. It is a little cute. It says 4.3, but it's actually closer to the 3.8, to be honest. Isaac Cole, I feel included. Hey, Isaac, what's going on, dude? What's going on, dog? Yeah, I have the 5.1. The stippling is immaculate. Dude, it's good, man. The 5.1, yeah, the 5.1 is cool, too. Is there a way to get the PC1 Storm up to 500 FPS with .20? I mean, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I hear like FPS is just generally air compression, right? I mean, I would imagine just swapping that the inner barrel might help a little bit. That's the thing though; it's using the R-Shot system, so I don't know. I think honestly, just swapping out for a better inner barrel and bucking setup, and you might actually. First of all, that's going to be recommended regardless, just for better consistency, because that's the one thing I think the PC1 Storm needed. The R-Shot system was lacking, was just a little bit more of consistent performance. Granted, when we did our test fire, it was pretty windy. You know, we were test firing and it was pretty damn windy. The video camera wasn't able to capture how bad the weather was, but it actually was pretty tough. But I had actually shot it previously in the rain and was able to clear out, you know, way past 300 feet, man. Like it can shoot out there, man. It can shoot very far out there. It's just doing it on a consistent enough basis. You know, it definitely needs a stiffer bucking, that's for sure. But with the inclusion of the inner barrel, you should be able to get it a little closer to 500. You should be able to get it a little bit closer. But again, I don't think that there's anything as far as air nozzles as of yet that might work. I'm not too sure how with the R-Shot system. I don't have too much experience with it. It's such a brand new gun, right? But I actually will say I think it has potential to get there. I think it can. Just we got to do a little bit more trial and error. Maybe we can do a custom on one and see what we can do with it, right? See how crazy we can make it. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't see, if we go under new products right here, Yeah, going to new products. We actually finally got in the black variations of the PC1 Storms. We had the OD greens and the tans for a while, but now we got the solid blacks, and honestly, I'm really digging it. I think I still prefer the OD green, but the solid black color looks sick, man. It looks absolutely cool. I just love the design, too. I'm a sucker for bullpups, right? This just looks like something straight out of Halo, or like Helldivers, even like Starship Troopers, right? This looks sick. Like, I absolutely want to run one of these. Unironically, because I think these are really cool. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling through. Make sure I'm missing anything. I feel good. Answer that one. PC1 Storm. Isaias got my dope mystery box today. I'm digging the classic army stuff. Yeah, dude. Okay, XR Preacher, dude. I'm so glad you got your mystery box. I'm so glad. I'm digging it while listening to it right now and reading up on how to load this thing up. You know what the cool thing is about the Stoner is that one actually is compatible with the 249 hop-up setup. So you can go ahead and get yourself like an upgraded one. Maybe like a bull gear or something like that, and you'll be able to go and R-hop that bad boy. It's freaking nice, man. Freaking nutty how good the performance you can get out of that thing. It's cool. It's a really, really cool gun. It's literally everything the 249 should be, if that makes sense. It's so much lighter. It's a lot more comfortable. Honestly, it's dope. And I'm sorry we wasn't able to do the custom LMG. That would have just taken so much time to get done right, and so much like effort. Like, it would have just been easier for us to give you like a ton of different guns in that mystery box. So I'm glad you got the Stoner, though. I'm glad that you're happy with the Stoner. That is definitely like something that is, I consider, one of the hottest LMGs that you can honestly own. Literally one of the hottest that you can own. Oh, the boss man was telling me that sandwich place that I showed up, that place is near me. Let's see. All right, there you go. Sweet. Mentioned now it's 10:50 Eastern time, and I have a crazy 70 questions test tomorrow. Honestly, dude, Breck, if you wanted to ask your questions now, dude, I do not mind. I genuinely do enjoy being able to take the time to answer people's questions. That genuinely feels like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to help guide people in the right direction, especially if they're newer people or they just don't know, right? And even if I don't have the, because I don't pretend to like have all the answers. I don't pretend to be like this all-knowing like thing. There are a lot of things I don't know. I will be the first to admit, as much as I know, there are a lot of things I don't know, and because I'm always trying to learn more. I'm the guy that literally bugs the tech all the time and is like, hey, so what would happen if I put this, air nozzle in this? What kind of compression do you think I'd do? Like, I'm that guy that will always ask. Right, I'm always just curious, too, as to what will work, what won't work. Like, again, I get it, right? So I know what it's like to be in that position. So don't feel afraid to ask more questions, dude. I'm totally okay with helping out as many people as I can. He likes the girthy grip. Actually, that's kind of a problem for me, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have incredibly small hands. Like, I have really, really small size hands. It is, as Boaz says, most unfortunate how small my hands are. It's like it's pretty bad, man. Like, it's pretty bad. I have to wear a size small, or if I can, sometimes I'm able to squeeze into an extra small in terms of gloves, man. Like, if I wear mechanics, they're all size small, or I think one of them is like an extra small. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. I hate it. Especially because I play bass guitar, dude. I play bass guitar. I played water polo. That shit was, especially water polo, was really hard because you had to have a nice, firmly grasp on the ball, right? Firmly grasp on the water polo ball. And, like, I can't really get that firm of a grip on it, dude. It sucks. Elegant Orange, Sand Viper all the way. Dude, I love Sand Vipers. Dude, Sand Vipers are dope, dude. Mayo Gang includes everyone. Absolutely. You're damn right it does. Don't matter your age. Don't matter your gender. Don't matter your sexuality. It literally, we don't give a fuck, right? We just want people who are all about airsoft. That's literally what it's all about, man. Getting people into this amazing hobby. And what is your Widow Hi-Capa want to be when it grows up? Dude, I read that perfectly. I can hear it in my voice now. What do you Widow Hi-Capa want to be when it grows up? Dude, that's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. Zach, any new GVRs coming down the pipe at GI? Ooh, that's a very good question, actually. Well, we did mention a while back that gas blowbacks are definitely dominating the scene right now in terms of Asia, right? In terms of the Asian market, they are definitely dominating the scenes, right? Because they've kind of tapped out as far as what you can do with an AEG anyway, right? The AEG tech has kind of reached its peak. It's still great. It's still amazing what we can do, right? Obviously, and it's a far cry from what used to be, right? Because again, but guns back then are nowhere near as good as they are now. I'll be honest, right? They're straight up. The level of quality and value that you get with modern built airsoft guns, like, is insane, right? It's insanely good, especially when you compare it to like some of the shit that used to come out way back in the day. Bossman said it best, right? When he was airsofting, you had to be a tech in order to be an airsofter because shit was constantly breaking, man. Shit was always breaking. The quality wasn't there. It was great, for as a display piece or if you're just doing target shooting. But if you want to play with it, yeah, you needed to upgrade the shit out of those guns. Now, you can buy a gun like straight up like a Lancer Gen 2, especially a Gen 3. You can buy like a Lancer Gen 3, Specna Arms, or an Arcturus. Or even a classic Army Skirmish, right? There's so many options now. When you have the new Diamondbacks, the Poseidon rifles that are all new on the site. I'll link to all the new products too, by the way. I'll put that on the site for you guys to take advantage of. New guns right there. That way you can guys check them out for yourselves. All these guns come included with so much shit right from the get-go. So much stuff that you wouldn't see until you spent like $300 plus back in the day for airsoft guns, right? You had to pay top dollar for some of that stuff. Some guns even in that price range don't even come included with that, right? They're just boasting like a super like exquisite external build, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. High quality externals are very nice, but you gotta look at the value of what you're getting too, right? But yeah, as far as like gas blowbacks, yes, there are gonna be a few. Don't be surprised that in the few. Like maybe a year or two, you're going to see some more gas blowbacks. Maybe, I've been hearing something about, what is that company, Archwick, maybe coming out. Maybe some more TM MWS system clones. Just don't be surprised if that happens in the future. Maybe even one with a Mayo Gang a receiver on it. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Crazy Jason, I got Mark II sighted in about 200 feet accurately straight out the box. Hell yeah. Unicorn barrel, yes, that would be the only thing at that point that I would suggest. If you really want to go ahead and maximize your performance, get a MGC4P Plus or Performance Plus with a unicorn barrel set up already. You literally don't even have to do the install yourself. We do it for you. Right? Take a look at this bad boy. Yeah, so Performance Plus, you're going to be getting the Unicorn Barrel, 603 Type 4 inner barrel. I believe this is 370 millimeters with the bucking and hop-up nub pre-installed. You'll still get the original. You'll still get the original inside the packaging if you ever want to go back to that or you just want to put that into something else. You're more than welcome to have that. But you are going to really, really appreciate the improved range and accuracy you get from the P Plus packages. They're just immaculate, dude. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. All right, keep scrolling up. If you're to miss anything, the Mark II's length has started to grow on me. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people really love the SBRs, but even SBR people look at the Mark II and they're like, okay, but that's kind of hot, though. Joseph Keen, I want to order the MG4 Mark II with the Gen 3 Glock 17 gas blowback, but it says the Glockness out of stock. If I ordered, would I still get both at the same time? Oh, God. If the Glock is currently sold out, let's see. Is it sold out right now? Let me take a look. Glock 17. Let's take a look. Glock 17, Gen 3, you said. Gen 3. I see the Gen 5. Gen 3. Gen 17, Gen 3 is in stock. But the Glockness out of stock. What are you referring to? It shows in stock. Yeah, it shows in stock right now. But if you order both that and the MGC4 Mark II, if you want it to arrive at the same time or be packaged together, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can definitely say, hey, maybe put in the notes like, hey, I want this to ship out with order number, reference the order number you put it. Because I know what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to get like multiple entries and stuff. Well, I guess you could order it. Well, yeah, I would say that. I would say do separate orders for them, and then that way you get the extra entries. And then put in the notes like say, hey, I really want these two to ship out at the same time, or I want to get them at the same time. We can see what we can do. We can see about that, man. So you're gonna love the MG4 too. It's like a cheap code on the field. That's what I'm saying, man. It's absolutely the cheap code. And for $315, dude, shit ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing considering what you're getting. Yo, just bought my MG4 Mark II on Sunday. Hyped to get it, dude. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Prostate cancer in the throat? Question mark? What? Oh, that's why he had prostate cancer against his time. I'm not gonna read that one out loud. That one's bad, but yes. Yes, Crazy J. Yes. Yes. See, because the pathologist said he couldn't get his gloves on. Damn it, Joshua. You got me on that one. No update on cause of death from the pathologist yet, as he couldn't get his gloves on. Last one. Haha. Got me. You got my ass, man. You got me. Started with LTO2 Lance Tactical. It's pretty good M4 for cheap. Yes, it is, man. Absolutely, it is. I think all the Lancers right now, all the Gen 2s at the very least, the Lancer Tactical, AEGs. Yeah, we go Gen 2s. I know a lot of them are going to be discounted. Yeah, dude, look at this. It's crazy, dude. In 3 hours, these sales are going to end. In 3 hours, these deals are coming to a close. It's crazy, dude. Like, all these. Every single one of them. If you guys were really looking for a deal, go for, like, one of the core series. Those are going to be solid. You're getting only the gun. You're not going to get, like, the battery and charger. Granted, it was never the best battery and charger anyway. You know, it was enough to get you started, but that was about it. You know, that was there. It did add value to it. But if you want to save money, you get the core series, especially right now, because a lot of these are, like, in the 150 price range. Some of them are, like, less. Look, 128. Look at this bad boy. You want just a standard M4A1 Riz, right? M4A1 Riz. There you go. That's, like, got to be, like, the steal, right? Gen 2. So you're getting standard version 2 gearbox, rotary cell hoppet chamber, quick change spring system, 603 Type 4 inner barrel. Like, it's got what you need, man. It's got everything that you need. Obviously, it's a core series, so no battery and charger. But the money you save, like, dude, you can get a setup like this, like, with a battery and charger, good battery and charger, for less than $200. Easy. Absolutely easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, man. Scroll down here. Yeah, this is my favorite one. It's got to be the LT31 Raider, just because, again, like, if you were looking for a Mark 18, you didn't want to spend, like, a ton of money. The Proline series, bear in mind, the Proline series is a banging deal right now. The Proline, which is the metal version of this, will have a pre-installed ETU as well. Those are also really solid, too, if you want a full metal construction. But if you didn't really care too much about the receiver, but you really wanted that Mark 18 rail, this is the gun that I would 100% have picked up and saved my money for if I was a kid playing Airsoft nowadays. This is the gun that I would get. You will get the battery and charger, you get a dope mid-cap, and you get the actual, like, legit, like, rail on there too. It looks good. Like, this is the best looking Gen 2 in my honest opinion, because it's a classic. It's the classic Mark 18 Mod 1. Let's see here. Ashley Reyes. Yeah, there we go. What's a pretty good starting gun for my friends. They are just barely getting to Airsoft and are looking for a cheap yet good all-around gun. Get this. 100%. I mean, depends on their budget, really, Ashley. It really depends on their budget. But this would definitely be one option that I would suggest to go for. This one is just absolutely phenomenal. I love this thing. But it depends on how much money they have. It does depend on how much money they really want to invest into it. I like this package specifically because, like I said, it's not the best battery and charger in the world, but they will get one, and it's enough for them to get onto the field. You know what I'm saying? They can always get a better battery and charger later on down the line. And again, you guys order this right now. What is it, 180? Yeah, you'll get 15 entries into the shopping spree, 15 chances of winning the now $1,000 prize pot going on next week, next Thursday. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, dude. You love to see it. You love to see it. Keeps going through. I have a lot of expensive hobbies. Hell yeah, dude. It can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, you're right, Casper. That's a great way of saying it. It can be expensive if you want it to be. But if you're really trying to, like, you know, thrift a little bit, maybe get a little bit more value in your purchases, yeah, dude, 100%. I'm down with that. I totally get that. You know, I understand that all the same, man. Let's see here. Make sure it's anything. Answer that one. If I win with 0 entries, I'll give you half and give the other half to some random. Dude, that's funny. That's absolutely hilarious. All right, scroll on the most recent comment question because I know there's going to be a few more. Yup, there we go. I can sleep well tonight. Looking for some EPM ones, and I hear nothing but good thing. But are there any drawbacks you know that I should know? EPM ones are solid, but they're not the best at keeping up with super high rate of fire builds. Granted, the amount of people that actually run, like, legit high rate of fire builds is kind of rare. You know what I mean? So I have nothing really bad to say about them. Maybe they're a little pricey, in my opinion. I don't know if they ever fixed this thing. Not that it was really any major issue per se. But I know with the EPM ones, are you talking about the ones or the 1Ss? No, yeah, it was the ones. The 1Ss were fine, but the EPM ones, just the standard EPM one magazine. I'll pull them up. EPM one. There you go. But the regular EPM one. All right, with these bad boys, I remember having to tell so many customers, because we got notified from PTS themselves saying, hey, when you first get the magazine, it's going to be a little stiff. You're not going to be able to get all 250 rounds inside the magazine. You're going to have to fill it to, like, its max, which is probably a little about half, maybe a little bit more than half. You have to wait for the spring tension to give out a little bit in order to continue get to a full 250, which I thought was a little like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, and for $31, I'm not going to lie, it is a little pricey. If you were looking for a really solid feeding magazine that looks cool, honestly, go with this. Line Arms High Speed. You can go with either the Lancer High Speed or you can go with the Zion Arms High Speed. I personally prefer the aesthetic more of the Zion Arms magazine. Have them both black and tan. Whichever one you honestly want to go with. I'll link for both here. I'll link for both here. And they're discounted. Dude, these things keep up. These things should have, if I'm not mistaken, the same exact internals as the Lancer high-speed mags, which can keep up actually very well with high-speed rate of fire builds, right? So these are going to be no exception either. And in my opinion, I think they just look a little cooler. The regular Lancer high-speed mags, no problem with them. And you can get them in packs too for like dirt cheap. For a little bit more than just the cost of one EPM1. You know what I mean? So if we go Lancer Tactical High-Speed Magazine. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Sweet. Yeah, you can get a bunch of different colors: blue, green, black, red, purple, tan if you wanted. Like, there's so many different versions. Yeah, and a pack right now, bruh, is like literally $53. Like, it's cheap, man. It is absolutely cheap. There you go. I'll put that in the live chat for y'all to see. Honestly, I really dig the blue mags and the red mags. I think the red mags are really cool. Blues too. I think those are pretty sick, right? They kind of give the vibe of like, hey, this is a training rifle. These are just, sim round mag. You know what I mean? It kind of gives that vibe. In my honest opinion. Remember, guys, place your orders now while you can. Every $50 you spend gets you 5 entries, 5 chances of winning next week's $1,000 shopping spree giveaway going on Thursday. And if you order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4, right, you'll be getting 50 entries. Every 50 gets you 5, but you order an MGC4 only for the duration of the stream, only until 9:30. You're getting 50 chances of winning that prize pot all for yourself. $1,000, man. It's crazy. Spread the word. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your uncle, tell your auntie, tell your cow, to literally tell everyone. Just tell everyone, man. Tell everyone. Jason, I made Isaias blush. I mean, you always do, baby. Anyway, Fluffy Gargos. I'm looking to get some EP out there. That one as well. Because if I suck at Airsoft, I look good when I call my hits. That's true, man. Honestly, this is like the Giga Chad move, right? Like, you ever see that meme where it's like, you see the one guy and he's like crying and he's like, like saying, no, you can't do this. It's not cool. And then you see this other dude, right, who's got like the strong chin, right? He's all built out. He's the absolute Chad, right? And he says, no, I do this because I want to, or whatever the case, right? On one end, you have guys that are so focused on like getting the kills, right? So focused on being super competitive, right? They're KD, right? Or it's like, oh no, you're wearing, or even on the other end of the spectrum, right? You have guys that are like freaking the fuck out, right? Because you're not wearing like legit gear, right? It's like, oh, your stuff's not real, Eagle or Cry or whatever. Oh, is that real Plat Attack, pants that you're wearing? It's like, dude, like who the fuck cares, right? Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's cool if you have that. I have it, but I'll also go out sometimes and mix and match some of my real stuff with like Lancer tactical gear. I might mix it up with some like TAC 9 stuff, more affordable stuff that, hey, it's more readily available. I can't find the real thing, so I'll just buy the replica. Like, it's fine. It works, especially for airsofting. It gets the job done, right? I do it because I want to, and it's fun. That is honestly the ultimate Giga Chad. Don't give a fuck about what other people think. Just do it because you want to do it, man. That's all the reason you need. Yeah, Jason, you just kept your stock, right? Yeah, I didn't even change my inner barrel and bucking in the Mark II. Dude, the performance speaks for itself, man. The performance speaks for itself. See, make sure to say, I just want to attach some rounds to the side of that thing. Half the battle is the looks. No, absolutely, XR Preacher. One of the things that I would recommend you do, see if you can find some spent casings. That's what I had to do for my belt, because like I found a few dummy rounds, but I was like, fuck, like it's not complete for my 249. So I remember going to MSW and seeing a bunch of like spent casings, and I was like, fuck it, I'll put those in. And I just used it, and honestly, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad from afar, man. All right, let's see here. Make sure this is Bragg McDonald. Isaias, holy shit, autocorrect does not like your name. Honestly, most people don't like my name. Most people do not like my name. Every time I would get like in school, right? Every time we'd get like take attendance, like if it was a new school year, new school year, who it is? New school year, we had a new teacher. They were always like taking attendance, right? It's always the same song and dance. It's like Mark here, okay, John here, Jacob here, Steve here, and then they're like, is it? And I'm like, fuck it, like I'm here. Just don't even try. Like I know what it says. You're good, right? And then they're like, well, but is it actually you? I'm like, is it ISAIAS? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that's me. I'm here. You're good. They just move on. Even at MSW, man, when they're taking attendance, poor guy is like, he's so used to calling out names like John Smith and shit like that. And he sees a bunch of our friends, right, that have like really like like Chinese names, right? Or my name especially comes to, and he's like, oh fuck, this one's gonna fuck me up. He literally said, oh fuck, this is gonna fuck me up. Is it? And I'm like, I'm here. Does the last name begin with a Q? And he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm here, man. Just mark me. I'm here. Don't worry about it, man. No one can get my name right. Let's see here. shopping, I only see dummy 762 rounds that get attached, but I'm not eventually sure that will fit on the. I don't think it will. I don't think 762. I don't think will fit on there. If I'm not mistaken, you definitely got to go for the 5.56. It's a cool replica, but the ship says, Anakin, I don't like sand. It's of course rough, irritating. It gets everywhere. Hell, it's a cool replica, but the stippling is too rough. I think the stippling isn't rough enough. I like it even more aggressivo. So you make sure to miss anything. You know what they say about guys with small hands? We got small gloves. Just made it to the stream, fish stick, and what's happening, dude? Was wrapping up a game with the fam, but I still got my order placed, grabbing me some Zenico parts and gear. Hey, baby, that's what's up. That's what's up. And remember, guys, tonight's shopping spree giveaway live stream, the giveaway portion itself did have to be postponed till next week due to some technical difficulties. However, to make it up for you guys, not only will we be keeping all your previous entries, right, for this, what would have been tonight's shopping spree giveaway, we are going to be extending it till next week, and we are going to be stacking the prize pot another $500. So now it's a total of $1,000, which you guys can win. So don't miss out and get those orders in now while you can. Let's see, make sure it's going. It's my 3-year-old and he's currently using me as a jungle gym. Dude, that's hilarious. Yo, Isaias, I play saxophone, a little bit of piano, some percussion. Dude, I spent more time in my life. I spent so many years, I think 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, taking piano lessons. I don't get to practice as much as I used to, but I love piano, dude. I freaking love a good piano. Anytime a song has like any sort of like piano into it or like even a synthesizer in there, right? When they go crazy, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, dude, hell yeah. Honestly, I respect the saxophone game, man. Sometimes in order to get the stacks, you got to play the sax. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dark Tree? Dark Tree's in here. Hey, what's up, Dark Tree? What's up, brother? It's you. I'm gonna go. Why the hell? Why are they so small? You Casper, you never noticed how small my hands were, dude? Yeah, it's hilariously small, dude. They're so freaking tiny. I hate it, man. I hate it. But yeah, you know what? I still learned how to play bass. I still played water polo. I was on the varsity team. I was on varsity water polo. I was the fastest swimmer there. Yeah, Christopher Grab, damn you. Damn, you got them little Burger King hands. Bro, that one hurt. That one hurt. Fluffy Gagos. Yeah, Fluffy guys work with Affirm Payments made me choose you guys over. Hey, that's what's up, baby. I mean, hopefully our customer service alone and just our friendliness and willingness to, and just the fact we don't treat you like a number, I think is honestly worth looking at, if anything. But yeah, no, we've been doing Affirm Payments for a couple of years now, man. We've been doing Affirm for a couple of years. It's definitely a cool option in case you really can't afford, an option you need to be able to go ahead and like, do payment plans. It's definitely a cool option there. All right, keeps going through. Make sure it's Ashley Ray's Lance Tactical. Yeah, absolutely. It's the best thing I use. Besides Lance Tactical Strike, I have is so good. Low key Glaze Lancer, but trust. I mean, at the end of the day, like you gotta give companies props. Where it's due. You gotta give credit where credit's due. People used to shit on them all the time, right? And to some people, I guess I can understand it. But hey, you gotta be honest, man. They've listened to the feedback. They listened. I love it. I unironically genuinely love it when a company listens to the feedback that their consumer base gives them, make the necessary improvements, and make a better product or make a better service, whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Someone that actually listens to reception, right? I think that's the most important thing, when a company is actually receptive to what their audience or their clientele is in demand, right? I think that's a huge thing. It's gonna sound ridiculous, but one of the biggest like examples that I love giving. Do you guys remember I think it was 2020 or 2019 when the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out? Do y'all remember this? I love giving this example, right? When the trailers dropped for that movie, everyone was fucking losing their minds over how ugly the freaking Sonic the Hedgehog design was, right? It looked terrible. It looked absolutely terrible. It looked nothing like the original character. So everyone bullied the shit out of the company and was like, fix this shit. I ain't watching this, right? And then sure enough, they came back, redid the trailer, right? And then they came back and it's like, hey, now he looks way better. And it's right. He looks amazing. It looks so much better. This was what they should have gone with the first time. But because they did that, everyone decided to go and watch the movie, and it was a success. It did succeed. It was a financial success enough to be able to warrant a sequel, which I thought also was really, really good. And honestly, I cannot wait. I am so freaking hyped for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, baby, because apparently Hayden Christensen, my man Anakin Skywalker, is going to be voicing Shadow the Hedgehog. So very curious to see how this is going to go. Very, very curious. Do you guys sell the dummy rounds? Society? We did. X-Ray Preacher, we did sell the dummy rounds, but I think they're currently out of stock. Let me double check. I think they still might be sold out, dummy rounds. 762. Yeah, 762 is currently. Yeah, the 556 always sells out. The 556 always sells out really, really quickly. I mean, it makes sense. More people run 556 LMGs than 762 ones, but it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get restocked on those. But yeah. If anything, Extra Preacher, like I was saying, just run like spent casings if you can find them. That'll work too. It'll get the job done. Are you sick? You seem under the weather, man. I don't know, man. Like I was sick like last week, 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and like I still got this cough, man. I don't know what's going on. I feel great. I feel fine. I'm going to the gym every day. Like I'm great, but it's just this freaking cough, man. It just doesn't go away. It just persists, man. To make sure you're missing anything. What's a good gun that's around $100 to $200, Asher? That's another great question. All those options I mentioned were pretty damn solid. Again, like I said, Lance Tactical Gen 2s. Go for a Specna Arms if you want to do that as well. OEM, the exact same. There are some Arcturuses, not too many that are in that price point, under $200, but you can also go with. Here, let me type this in. LWT. You can go with the LWT Sport line. These are great. If you have a little bit more money to spend, you can go with the starter package. These are dope. These are fantastic. They're going to come included with a really good battery and a good charger. But if you can only afford the gun right now, yeah, that's a pretty damn good deal. 157. This is absolutely insane. The LWT Sport carbine. That's a fantastic deal right there, man. There you go, Ashley. 157.50. You still got some money to spend. That's a great option. I would pick this too. That's another fantastic choice. Let's see here. Okay, make sure I'm missing anything. Okay, yeah, scroll down all that. Make sure we scroll down the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, up until 9:30 is when we are ending the stream. Till that time, we got these promotions going on. Every $50 you spend gets you 5 entries into the shopping spree. Next week, for $1,000, let everyone know that we did have to delay it, but we are increasing the prize pot now. $1,000, and everyone's entries are still going to be staying. Everyone's entries are still there. You have more time now, a little extra chance to get even more odds of winning that prize pot all to yourself. And it's $1,000. And if you order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark 1 or Mark 2, you'll be getting yourself 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. I don't know what you heard about me. I don't know. Now I started thinking about 50 Cent. Let's see here. Can you run EPM ones on the Arcturus Cat? You should be able to. You should be able to run EPM ones on the Arcturus Cat series. They should work. I mean, obviously, go with the cat that like takes the M4 magazines. I shouldn't have to say that, but you know, some people. Yes, it should work with the EPM ones. Shouldn't have any sort of issues there. I think we've taken a few photos with it inserted too. Yeah. Christopher Graff, what's your recommendation on a do-it-all charger? Honestly, my personal favorite chargers are going to be the Tenergy balance charger, just because I think that's like the easiest one in the world to read. It's so simple. Literally just red light means go, stop. Green light means go. Like, you know, it just works. It's simple. It does. I charges all my chargers. Honestly, this is the one that I go with personally. Tenergy charger. The smart balance charger has an electrical cutoff and everything. It has everything you need to. There's other options too, but if you're asking me personally, I like this one the most. It's one of the more like average priced ones that you can get out there. It's simple, which is what I prefer. Again, simpler in my mind is better. I'll link that in as well in the live chat. Order this, yeah. Let's look. Yeah, order this, and that's definitely an entry into the giveaway. That's definitely over $20. Let's see here. Any opinions on the KDB Eve 9? Ooh, gaming R. That's a fantastic question. I've been looking into, I think, the Arcturus Guns in Store when you guys where you can use AK and M4 Max, but I did get an offer for KDB Eve 9 for 120. I would say be wary of any sort of used guns in general. I would say for any guns in general, ideally go for brand new because you'll have a warranty in place, which is always going to be very important. You know, every once in a while, you never know. Every once in a while, you might get that one, or is there something a little off about it, right? You got to send it into the factory to get looked at again. Just, it happens, you know, every once in a, like, few million, you know, a couple 100,000 or something, right? You know, it can vary, right? It can vary. So I would say getting a brand new one is definitely worth it at the end of the day. I love the KDB Eve 9s. They are really, really cool. The Arcturus models that with the Cat series, I think those are really, really dope. I think the Cat series are really, really cool. Specifically, the Cat. It's not the Versatile. What the frig is it called? Is the Versatile? It might be the Versatile. I like the Cat. Yeah, the Cat Versatile series where you can swap out the magwells. That is cool. Being able to swap out your magwell is tight, man. That's cool. Right, you can literally have 3 different guns at that point. You can have yourself an AR, you can have yourself an AK, and you can have yourself a little PDW, or not PDW, a little PCC. Right? That's sick. That's really, really cool. let me pull up an example. Arcturus Versatile. Did I spell that right? Versatile. Yeah, I did. I spelled that right. Yeah, any of these X Cat Series Versatiles are going to do. Yeah, look at this. Versatile AR-15. Easy. You get this bad boy, right? You get the magwell for it because you can get any one of these bad boys. I would pick this, get the AK magwell, and then you can rock AK magazines in this and a little AR. That's cool. That's kind of cool. You got to admit, that's pretty sick. Or you can get this one. The AK-10S, right, with this super, like, to the nth degree, right, super modular handguard on here, right, swap out the AK for maybe a little PCC or something, right, little, where is it, little PCC magwell, put that bad boy in there, dope, man, you're set. You got 3 different guns there, right, you can just buy the little separate magwells for like 20-something bucks each. It's cheap, man. All right, let's see here. Make sure Dan, you're shooting. Damn, I get you though, and so it's pretty damn good. I just don't know if GV might be the better option. I'd like to be able to get some good kills outside 50 feet. Honestly, you can get a gas blowback to shoot like over that. That's easy actually. If you get yourself a decent gas blowback, Toki Marui MWS is going to be number 1 for me. Number 2 would probably be the KWA LM4s because you don't need to touch them. They are solid. They're great. They're out of the box. Again, they were designed to be a training rifle for law enforcement, so that goes to show how good how well built they are, right? Third, I'd probably, it's kind of hard to say, but I would probably give it to the G&G, the G&G MGCR series, because those things are freaking sick, right? And they have so much potential to take over the gas blowback scene if they get the support they need. Hopefully they will. See, make sure to see anything. Because this is through. Mish, like I said, Ender 3. Okay, answer that one. That's what I'm talking about. Lance, they used to get clowned on, and then Lance still started listening to people I personally love. I mean, yeah, absolutely. No, again, I just like it when a company like listens. I think that it is important for us to kind of like what Boaz was talking about. You know, Airsoft, we do find that there is a lot of what seems like there's tribalism. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. In Airsoft, there seems to be a lot of this like sort of sense of tribalism, or like, hey, you know, I'm gonna like this religious, almost fanaticy, right? This sort of zealous attitude that some people have, especially older guys, right? That's like the older keyboard warriors. You know the ones I'm talking about. They love to just go on, right, and just like regurgitate info on Reddit that they found like 10 plus years ago, right? And they love spewing that around and making people feel bad, right? Because they want to feel like they know something. People want to feel like they know something. They want to feel smarter than someone else. So probably some like self-esteem issues or something, right? And they're going to go on and make people feel like shit, right? Because they probably feel like shit themselves, right? Or whatever reason it might be. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're not doing anyone any good. They're not doing a service to anyone. It's just all self-serving shit, right? With information that's really outdated, right? Now, I think that a lot of those guys will like stick to one thing, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, G&G, it's the best, right? Or, you know, Crytek, it's going to be the best. Or there might be, oh, VFC, it's going to be the best, right? And here's the thing. Those are all good companies. Those are all good brands. They all make good guns. Granted, are they going to be the best? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't think so. In my personal opinion, I don't think so. I think you have to look at it model by model, lineup by lineup, and compare what you're really getting to. I think it's important that we don't allow companies to just sort of rest on, and this includes Lancer too. Lancer, again, they are coming out with some bangers, and they have been doing a lot of good things, but there are still some things that I'm like, okay, you know, maybe don't do it this way. We kind of have to, you know, as a collective, I think we have to remind, you know, like companies to not do overall, right? You got to keep them on your toes. You got to keep them on their toes so that they know that they have to improve themselves. They can't just rest on their loins. I think G&G suffered from that for a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember, for a little while, they were kind of just not really innovating and not doing too much. And they were charging pretty expensive prices for shit that was like, okay, but is this innovative in any way? Is this updated in any sort of way since it came out? And it was like, no. You know, I will always use the example. I think G&G is still guilty of this. You know, their original Comet Machine lineup. Why the fuck is a CM16, right? Why is CM16 Raider S? Why is that thing $220-something sometimes, right? That's the lowest we can get it. I've compared it around. We have the lowest price on that. $220-something for it. And I can get a Gen 2, right, that's newer, right? It comes included with a rotary hop chamber. It comes included with a Type 4 barrel. The polymer is just as strong, right? It comes included with a true quick change spring system, and it costs less than $200. In fact, I can get some of them right now, especially the Core Series, average, not even sale price, just regular price. I can get them for like $160. Like, what is that all about? That's like a whole $60 difference there. Like, what is happening? You know, like again, it just you gotta like make sure to keep companies on their toes. Like Boaz says, if you want a company to do something for you, you gotta cyberbully them and make sure that you let them know something with your wallets. That's the most important thing. All right, let's see. This just went through. Make sure it's newbie in the sense that I've only played like 4 or 5 months. So in my opinion, that's still kind of newbie. Yeah, I mean, I mean maybe a little. It depends on what you've been doing in those 4 to 5 months. If you've been playing like every week, right? If you've been playing every week for 4 to 5 months, if you've been like on the forums doing research like crazy, you know, I see you here, man. You're on these streams a lot, man. You're on these streams a lot, which we always appreciate. Which that goes for everyone that watches these streams religiously. Jason, I see you. Zumanil, I see you. Casper, you're always on here as well. DJ, Darwin's Robiter, like you guys are here, man. You guys are always here. Cutter too. You guys are the homies. You guys are always the homies. You guys are always here showing your support, and I always appreciate it. Bossman and I always greatly appreciate it whenever you guys join them on the stream. But again, you know, doing our part to make sure we get newer players. We see you guys doing. We see you guys doing it as well. I know. Freaking, I got notified, by the way. Joseph, Arme has let me know that you were trying to get your buddy into it as well. Thank you. Again, that's the type of thing I want to see. And I know a lot of you guys have done that yourself. Again, word of mouth is the biggest weapon we have right now against social media because it's an uphill battle. It's a struggle. But, hey, we're going to keep doing it because we're going to be here no matter what social media does. We are going to continue being here and fighting the good fight and letting people know that, hey, Airsoft is here and it's not going away. It ain't going away. Yeah, Jason, the Lancer logo looks like a blue logo. And no one told, I didn't know this until Justin let me know. Until Justin in Storefront, he let me know, like, yeah, you know, because he knew some of the guys from Lancer, and they said, yeah, the only thing about our logo is that it kind of looks like a whale. I'm like, what? And then he showed it to me. I'm like, I can't unsee it now. I cannot unsee it now. Yeah, Drexen, you're right. Sonic looked goofy as fuck in the first one. He did, dude. It looked terrible. What movie or what show is it? I don't remember, but I think there was like this, like it was one of the like Chip and Dale, freaking like movie, like recent like shows or movies. Was it a movie or was it? I think it was a movie. It turns out that like Ugly Sonic actually made a cameo, and I think he was supposed to be a bad guy or something in there. It's like, what? Like that's crazy that whole thing is taking on a life of its own. Yeah, when the internet bullied a production company to correct the character model. That's what I'm talking about, man. Again, that's the kind of thing that we need people to do for Airsoft, right? You want a company to make something? Okay, bully the shit out of them. It works. Bullying does work. Don't take that out of context. That sounds real bad. But you guys get what I'm saying. Let's see, David. I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie, so I can't give good insights to gas over AEG. Who's asking about games? Is LT bad? Does LT have an image problem? To parrots? What? Okay, thank you, Zumanil. That's that one. Sometimes you get the stacks, you gotta play the stack. Yeah, man, that's a saying. That's a saying, you know. I've never noticed your hands because I was busy staring deep into the windows of. What? Casper, why are you trying to riz me up on stream? I never noticed your hands because I was busy staring deep into the windows to your soul. Ooh, oof. A man after my heart, apparently. Maybe so. Do you paint your own receivers right? Is that what I'm? Is it pronounced east? Okay. Oh, you're asking how it's pronounced? Okay. The actual pronunciation of my real government-issued name is, and this is a whole name. I'll give my whole name out this one time. I'll give the proper pronunciation as well. Isaias Olin Quesada. That is literally how you're supposed to pronounce it. Now, does most people pronounce it that way? Fuck no. No one pronounces it that way. Only like my mom does. And because when I hear someone say Isaias, I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm in trouble. Like, you know what I mean? When your mom says your whole government name in the proper pronunciation, you know, Isaias, I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do this time? What am I in trouble for now? So it feels weird when someone outside of the family calls me that. So most of the time, people just call me Isaias. I've heard Isaiah before a lot. That was a pretty popular one. Honestly, I just go by Queso, really. That's like the easiest thing. Most of the guys on my team call me that. It's just the easiest thing to. It's 2 syllables. K-so. You know what I mean? And it fits, right? Because my last name, Quesada, right? Everyone used in preschool, especially everyone, of course, right? The number one nickname I used to get, Quesadilla. It was Quesadilla, Carne Asada, Quesadilla. Yeah, cheese. They used to just call me straight up cheese before. So just queso honestly just makes it so much easier. I've kind of just embraced it at this point. Same here with a name like Breck. The teachers and substitute teachers have so much trouble with my name, Breck. Breck, Bruce, Brock, Brandon, Brad, probably more. I forgot. That's funny. Nimitz85. Are there any compact trace units at a 1-inch? Oh God, at a 1-inch diameter or less? Fuck. The most compact trace units that I know are going to be the G&G. Let's get accessories, going to tracers and tracer BBs. Yeah, that's a good spot to go. The smallest tracers that I know of are going to be like the brighter CS is not a bad pick, but I don't know if it's that small. Maybe this one, maybe the Bravo Mod 6. That one's pretty damn small. That one's really, really small. I'd say that one. I would say, where's the G&G? There's a G&G tracing unit as well. I'm trying to find it. That one is also pretty damn compact. Oh, that one's tough, man. With a 1-inch diameter, I don't know the diameter off the top of my head, bro. I am sorry. Yeah, that one's rough. That one's really, really rough. Yeah, I'd have to find that one. Actually, let me see. G&G tracer. Let's see what we find on the website. G&G tracer. I think we just might be sold out right now. Yeah, I think we're just totally sold out of the G&G tracer units. Oh, man, where'd it go? Yeah, I think we're just sold out right now. Yeah, man. That's a tough one. I don't know the exact diameters off the top of my head. I think the most compact ones are going to be the brighter, like the brighter S, the brighter CS. What else? Yeah, the Bravo Unit 6 is the Unit 6. I think is going to be the smallest one. I used to type your name more than my own, and I still can't spell it correctly. Hey, man, you're not wrong, man. Honestly, like, it's fine. Again, I don't mind. I understand. Spelling it is pretty tough. I know this because anytime I go, like when I was a kid, whenever I traveled anywhere, and I'd always go to the gift shops because I always wanted a keychain. This is the one thing I always wanted. I always wanted to find a keychain with my name on it, right? Because my dad, I think, could find one. My little brother could get one. Even my mom could get one sometimes, sometimes. But, like, I could never, ever find one with my name on it. And it sucked, man. It freaking sucked. All right, keeps going through. Casper, stop taking my shit out of context. Stop taking my shit out of context. If I were genuinely running for president, dude, you would be my nightmare. You would absolutely be the worst nightmare if you were a reporter. Oh, here we go. David Sheehan. Would you recommend a GB AR DMR type build for MilSim, or is an AEG the way to go? If so, what type of AEG or GBB? That is a great question. Honestly, go for what you want, really, at the end of the day. No one can tell you what's going to be a superior option. Now, granted, if you're looking for an easier time, because I do a lot of MilSim events, specifically MilSim West, where I'm out there for like literally 3-day ops. It's actually speaking 48 hours, but it starts Friday night to like Sunday midday. Usually I would say going with AEGs is a lot easier. Going with AEGs, at least in my personal experience, is usually going to be a lot easier. You don't have to worry about bringing extra gas on you, which it's happened before. Guys have lost their gas cans, or they've gotten them stolen, which really sucks. I hate guys that steal. But yeah, like I would say in general, dealing with AEG is a lot easier than dealing with a gas blowback. Because an AEG, it's like, all right, worst that happens, it's like, okay, like your battery like dies. It's like, okay, sweet, I have an extra one. Let me just pop that in real quick, Like that ain't really that much of a problem. Versus like, oh shit, I'm out of gas. Or like, hey, my gas gun's giving me a lot of problems, which a lot of times you are playing in colder temperatures, especially at night, whenever like it turns into a night fight or you're doing a raid or something, and the temperatures drop, especially depending on the climate that you're in. It happens, right? It really happens. In general, AEGs are going to be a lot easier and typically a lot more consistent with their performance. But that's not to say that you can't get a GBB out there. It's just definitely going to require a lot of maintenance. It's going to require a lot of money being dropped into upgrade components as well. And even then, it'd be recommended to use green gas alternatives, maybe like black gas or something a little more resilient to the cold weather. But I think you can do both. But if you're looking just for an easier experience overall, for more consistency, I would say go for an AEG. If you wanted to go like a DMR or something, I would actually say go for... I mean, MGC4 is going to be like the easiest thing to go for in general if you're just looking for an all-rounder. But if you wanted a DMR specifically, like a battle rifle, if you didn't mind spending the money, let's go. This is the one of the guns from like G&G that I think actually is worth every single cent. The G&G TR80 DMR. You don't have to do anything to this. You literally don't have to do a single thing to this. Maybe the inner barrel, but that's really debatable. Even on this, man. Even on this, I would say that's actually kind of debatable. I would say Unicorn will definitely... I'll say it. I think the Unicorn definitely would increase the consistency overall, but... Dude, I'm telling you, this thing is built out to the nines. This thing is crazy, right? This got Boaz reconsidering everything. This and the SGR 556... Like, they're just built so damn well, right? You genuinely cannot go wrong with something like this. It's such a awesome little DMR that you can get that's pre-built. You don't got to do anything to it. If you want to maybe do like a bipod, if you really wanted to, if you want to be like, lying prone and shit, just get a good magnified optic for this, maybe inner barrel. That's it, man. You're chilling all day. You are chilling all day. Oh, I cracked my neck. Oh, that felt good. Okay, let's see. Make sure. Does Project M1 have lockers, hominess? I don't. I've never asked before. I've never asked, and I don't think I've ever looked for one. Maybe. If you're hoping to like hide your stuff, honestly, I think most guys you just leave shit in their cars, just because that's like the most safe and most secure spot ever. Mish, what's going on, dude? Ace, I've been every week. You've been killing all the live streams. Mish, dude. Oh, dude, fucking that's great, dude. That feels good, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man, a lot. It means a lot that you say that. I definitely try to be as entertaining as I can while still trying to be myself whenever I do these live streams. But man, much appreciate it. My week has actually been pretty damn good. It's been pretty damn good. Been hitting the gym every day. Been pretty consistent. It's been great, man. It's been freaking sick. Thank you for asking. How are you been? How have you been? When they're gonna mess up your name, dude. Every single time, dude. I always know. Okay, make sure you see anything. I feel dirty. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, in general, we wouldn't normally recommend either way. Obviously, we want, we're a business. We would prefer you get sick all your business with us at GI, because again, only Airsoft retail that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance to win $1,000. That's a part of our shopping spree giveaway going on next week. Guys, remember, if you want to get some extra entries, make sure to take advantage of the promotions going on right next to me. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 chances of winning that prize pot all to yourself. And you place an order for a Mayo Gang MGC4, doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what version, you will be getting 50 chances of winning. You want to increase it even more while also getting yourself a dope airsoft gun for like hella cheap. Recommend that you get yourself a 2024 Platinum Hot Releases mystery box, right? Loaded with the hottest releases of 2024, hence the name, right? We are talking some banging prizes, some absolute banging prizes, right? So freaking clean, so freaking cool. PMG5 is another one of those like gun that I just freaking love. I needed it to be on this mystery box. It's so freaking sick. This one will be getting you 15 entries into the shopping spree. 15 chances of winning it all for yourself. Right? I'll link that in the live chat as well. Get yours in now while you can. Okay, let's see here. Make sure. What's a good affordable AAG Max 150, not Battle Arc? That's another great question. You are going to definitely need some more money for like the battery and the charger. But if we're just talking the base gun only, right? You just wanted something good. I would say take advantage now of the sales going on, right? Get yourself like the Gen 2 that I showed earlier. It's part of the core series, so you will need a battery and charger for it. You will need a battery and charger for this, but you honestly can't go wrong if you want something classic that you can build out yourself. M4A1 Riz, right? That's just iconic. It's classic. Everyone can build off of this. Think of this as like your Barbie doll or like your Honda Civic. Just build the shit out of this if you really wanted to. And that includes externals and internals. You don't like the rail, you can change the rail system. You don't like the carry handle. Okay, guess what? It's removable. You can put any sort of optic you want on there. You don't like the stock, you can change that out too. Literally, you can do whatever you want with this, right? And these are part of the Gen 2 series, so very easy to work on, very easy to find parts for. And they come included with a lot of stuff that you would hope that a modern rifle would. So you get a lot of current components like a 603 Type 4 inner barrel, roots, a hop chamber, all the works. It's got everything you need to get started. Just needs a battery and a charger. But again, it's so cheap right now at $128. You're saving a little bit of money. You can use that money you spend, or a little bit of money you save, or I should say, to spend on a battery and charger. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. And yeah, you're right, Casper. It is one of those things where it's like, what is affordable, right? If you're saying max 150, then yeah, I would say get the gun, but definitely do your part and save a little bit more money for a battery and charger, because you will need that in the future. You will need that for sure in order to get the gun to work. All right, let's see here. Speaking of gear, trying to get a Stargate vest. Oof, they are discounted or discontinued, so you have to get something similar to make your own. Stargate vest. They were just using cross jaws, weren't they? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Stargate loadout. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were just yeah. They were just using regular cross. I mean, you could mix and match it, right? You can do different versions of it. But I would say, yeah, just going straight up with like here. Let's see images. Let's see, where's an image from the show? There we go. Okay, image from the show. Let's see here. What are we looking at? Damn it, I hate when they give like really small pictures. honestly, like most guys that I know usually end up going with just like a cross draw vest, right? Just basic one. You can go with one of those and that should work just fine. I know it's not going to be 100% screen accurate, which if you want to do, respect, I understand that. But you can honestly go with something like one of these. It works. It gets the job done. Most people are going to recognize it more so because of like either the MP5 or the P90. I think those are going to be like the biggest giveaways, you know? Those are going to be the biggest giveaways for it. Yeah, you can totally get away with just a standard cross draw vest, dude. Like, that'll be totally fine, right? Hell, even just type it in. Let's see. Cross draw vest, right? Type that in. There's going to be a few different options. Yeah, you can find one that you need. Vism is going to have a few. Oh, the DEFCON one is actually pretty cheap. DEFCON one is going to be pretty damn cheap. That works pretty well. Again, that's a good stand-in. You can also use the Lancer Tactical one. That one works as well. That one's even cheaper by like a few bucks. Like, yeah, you have options, man. You have options. Again, not to be 100%, but man, it'll be close. It'll be close. Most guys that I know that do SG1 loadouts will use that. And it works. Again, most people are like pretty understanding. Like, oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Let's see. Make sure you miss anything. Got some well-worn LTI speed mags in, and some new but broke-in ones. Gonna see what their RPS threshold is. Yeah, I think it was around 50. I think it was around 50 something that their RPS was like capped off at. I think they still fed well with up to 50 something, but I don't remember the exact number. But I'm pretty sure 50 was just fine. All right, let's see. I don't think they are out yet, and they better from what I saw. Would you recommend again? Okay, answer that one. Answered that one as well. Is Tactical Gen 4 out yet? Are they a lot better than the Gen 3? Timothy Petroshav. Good to see you, Timothy. The Gen 4s are not out yet. The Gen 4s are not out yet. They should be out soon. I think they are still a little bit in terms of like developing, or just some final steps before they put it out. But the Gen 4s should be released sometime this year, fairly soon, I hope. And as far as them being a lot better than the Gen 3s, I think they definitely are offering some like really cool stuff. But I don't know if I would consider them a lot better than Gen 3s per se, because it depends on what you're looking for. If you were looking for something that was going to be very, very lightweight in general and still offer pretty much everything you need in terms of programmability and competitive like performance out the box, the Gen 3s are already perfect, right? But a Gen 4 will be sporting, of course, a new ETU and a full metal receiver. So, you know what I mean? I think they are going to be really well priced, though. They're definitely going to be very competitively priced from what I've seen. Again, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they were still going to be like under 4, if I'm not mistaken. So it was pretty damn dope. It was pretty damn fucking cool. But again, it is going to be some time before they are out. Hopefully very soon. Let's see here. Best mid to long range build for MilSim. Mid to long range. Again, just go with an MGC4, man. Go with an MGC4 and you're like golden, bro. You are golden. I want to recommend putting a cheap micro down on any pistol unless it's literally for the looks. That's true. I mean, most of the ones that we sell are actually pretty solid. They get the job done very, very well. I haven't had one have any sort of like quality issues or anything. You know what I mean? That's your ADMR shootout video almost ready. Not yet. Not yet. We got to put together all the guns we want to compare to. It would be cool if we could at least do like a 3, you know what I mean, like 3 guns minimum to compare like all like the current DMRs that you can buy and compare it to like the TR80 and see what you get, right? It is like look, I got my fucking autocorrect to say your name, LT Gen 2 Raider, LT name and LT Gen 2 Raider, nice. Let's see. Do you know any cheap optics that will fit onto the TT Sandpaper? We sell. Let's see. RMR, right? Just type in RMR on our site and you should be able to get a few different options. Just depends on what optic or how much you want to spend on it, really. But like Casper was saying, I agree with him. Don't go solely just for price unless you are okay with it just being there for looks. But the cheapest one, I believe that we currently have right now. Oof. Little sold. Okay. Let me do pistol optic. It's the absolute cheapest one that I can find you. Yeah, I think most of them are going to be sold. All the really, really, really cheap ones are sold. I think the cheapest one right now is maybe this one. This one, I believe you should... No, okay, don't go for this one, because this one's going to be Picatinny only. You remove the Picatinny plate, that will remove all the electronics, which is kind of dumb. But, oh, this one actually might work. This one might work. Yeah, this one will work. This one should work as well. You can use this one. This is like $32 discounted right now. It's not too bad. And it actually kind of goes with the Sandviper vibes. It actually kind of goes with the Sandviper color aesthetic. Sweet. M4A1 Riz. Oh my, dude, I need to get a shirt that literally just has an M4A1, like with like a quad rail, and it has sunglasses on. It just says Riz. Nice. All right, keep scrolling up, keep scrolling up. All right, let me scroll on the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, we have less than an hour left of the live stream. Get your orders in now while you guys can. You guys see the promotions right next to me. Every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries. That's 5 chances of winning $1,000 all for yourself. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream and share this around. Let people know that, hey, now there's still a little bit of time left for them to go ahead and get their orders in for next week's $1,000 shopping spree. All your entries that you guys have previously made still count. They are still there. They're not going away. All of them that would have been for tonight will be counted for next week's shopping spree. But now you have more time to maximize your potential even more. You can also order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4. Right? Order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4 for 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. You can order yourself the 2024 Platinum Hot Releases Mystery Box. Get yourself a dope airsoft gun for dirt cheap, and you'll be getting 15 entries into the $1,000 shopping spree giveaway. Low 11:45 p.m. Low-key have a crazy long test tomorrow in Virginia. Standards of learning. CL tune next stream. All right, hell yeah, man. You have yourself a wonderful, blessed night, man. Have yourself a good night. Casper, it's why I either stage out of my car or close to the staff. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. What's going on, Gnarls? Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, wanted to be sure it was an answer. Do you guys carry any airsofts to cut up? Grips themselves? I don't think so. I don't think we carry the grips themselves, Drexen. Do apologize for that. Just misplaces misplaced my ATM. That wasn't money coming from me. That money was not coming from me, man. I did not misplace my ATM card. I have it in my pocket. I was literally about to be like, see, I got it right here, but I don't want you guys taking the number. I thought about it too. I thought about doing that too. Fish Jacob, thoughts on the G&G GPM 1911 Hi-Capa? Looks neat, but honestly, I'm waiting on their STP Pro lineup whenever that first releases. Honestly, I think it's dope. G&G gas blowback pistols. Let's see. G&G pistol. I think G&G gas blowback pistols are actually really, really dope. I think G&G gas blowback as a whole is a system that has so much potential. I genuinely think it has the potential to replace the Tokyo Marui system. I think genuinely the Tokyo Marui system is outdated. I think it's very outdated. I think it's really, really expensive. In the long run, especially when you're trying to build something out to the absolute top performance, when a lot of pistols, like I feel like the G&G specifically have the means of being able to, it already is way more efficient. It's already way more efficient of a system. That's for sure, right? It's incredibly reliable too. Like you never get any sort of issues from anyone that owns one of these pistols, right? Any one of the G&G pistols. Oh, what the freak? Okay, let's go. Airsoft pistol, gas blowback pistol. Yeah, let's go. Let's go gas pistol. All right, and then we'll refine search. Let's go show more. Come on. Let's go G&G only. We'll go G&G only. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, dude, even these are discounted. Holy shit. Even the G&G pistols are discounted. Holy shit, dude. We'll link that in the live chat. Yeah, man, like even these guys, like these are all phenomenal performing pistols. They're dope. They work great, man. Like I can't say enough good things about these. It's just unfortunate, like Boaz says, the airsoft industry, or not the airsoft industry, but the airsoft community, I say, almost to an extent. I feel like a lot of you guys are a lot more like open-minded, but I have seen a lot, and this is a very common trend. The airsoft community as a whole is very, very allergic to anything new or innovative. They almost hate anything that tries to be different. Like anytime a new system comes out, it almost immediately dies. Right? It almost immediately dies because no one wants to support it. No one wants to support it. Everyone says they want something different, and when something different comes out, it doesn't happen, right? Very few. I know a few of you guys like actually do, but I know a lot of you guys don't as well. And I mean, I get it, right? You want something that's, especially for your first gun, right? You want something that's going to be like, going to be easy to find parts for. But I'm just saying, what if there was a gun that you never needed to get parts for anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are dope, man. I freaking love these. And the what is it? The GPM 1911 Hi-Capa, that's no exception. It's no exception, man. All these pistols are phenomenal. My only gripe is that I wish magazines were more readily available, but that's it. That comes with like any new platform and any new system. You just kind of have to deal with it for a little while. The Glocks had to deal with that for a long time. Because they could kind of work with the regular TM spec Glock magazines, but like I've always had mixed results with those, man. I've just never trusted it enough. Always gone with the Elite Force brand mags. They always work the best typically for the EF Glocks. Okay, make sure to say Where can we get Claymore mines? I know for a while that I think a company did make airsoft claymores. Like that was a thing. I haven't seen one in a hot minute. Our old head tech actually used to have one. I don't know if it worked though. I don't know if it truly worked though. But yeah, I haven't seen one be made in a long time. Could take a. Oh, Fidel, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see, make sure I'm missing anything. I managed to get the Blackhawk V2 tactical medic vest. There's quite a few. Okay, answer that one. Oh god, my throat. I think fields should invest in cable locks for those that take a gun, bag, or duffel. Okay. No, I agree. Tightening their security, if you will. I hear there's such things as good debt. Dave Ramsey wouldn't agree, but he don't matter. Nice. It was a Blackhawk tactical medic vest. Okay, yeah, that was the actual proper term for it. Yeah, those are hard to find, but I mean, you can do a regular cross draw, man, for like the cosplay and stuff. Like, and the LARP, people do it all the time. Mystery box I got was just the 1K one. I can vouch. You get some dope shit in it. Got way more than I expected. I don't know how this company stays in business with their mystery box. Hey, man. We're just trying to make sure that you guys get a good deal, man. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure y'all get something dope in your mystery boxes. We don't really make money off them. I'll be honest. We don't really make money off the mystery boxes. We don't really make money off those mystery boxes at all, man. Like we it's not, right? We do it because we want you guys to have fun with it. That was the whole point of the mystery boxes. Be like, what can I get? What can I get, right? And to let people know that, hey, this is the place to be, man. This is definitely the place to be. Let's see. Darwin's our Barbie doll. Isaias, you have something to tell us? Dude, Barbies are sick. You kidding me? Barbies are sick. You kidding me? Like, you know how much that toy revolutionized the toy industry, my guy? You understand how big of an impact it was? Besides, let's be real. The male version of, like, male, because, like, fucking, like, what even is these labels anyway, right? But, like, that version for boys, right, the Barbie doll, it's just G.I. Joe. Let's be real, that's all it was. Have you seen what the original G.I. Joe toys look like? Those shits were dolls, man. Like, come on now. We gotta stop with this fragile masculinity, man. Let's call it like it is, right? If you want to put a label on it, fine. It's the G.I. Joe, right? Because let's be real, you could dress up your G.I. Joe in any outfit you wanted. You could get any accessories for them, you know, and any guns that you wanted. Those were accessories, my guy. Those were accessories, dog. That's what it is. It's what it is, man. Let's keep scrolling through. The $1,000 box is tempting too. I mean, hey, XR Preacher got it, and it was fucking loaded. We fucking loaded that thing up to the nines, man, with hella guns. Let's see. Oh god. You would be a god if you got the big one. Answer this. Yeah, that's what with Casper and I thoughts on it. The 150 mystery box truck. Yeah, dude, that truck. Squirrely Nuts. I actually joined him on his live stream. And he was saying that he wants to do, which by the way, guys, if you haven't heard, apparently he wants to do a little, do a little crowdfunding. He wants to see about getting the mystery box, that mystery box truck. If you haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to Squirrely Nuts Airsoft. For all you guys that have your own airsoft channels, obviously make sure we all subscribe. Show the love to everyone. Show the love to everyone. Right? Make sure we're all subscribed. So support each other out. Support all these small airsoft content creators because they're the ones that are putting in the work, man. They're the ones that are putting in the work trying to get the good rep out for airsoft, especially GI2, which we always appreciate. But go to Squirrely Nuts and then see about what you can do, man, to help him get that mystery box because he wants it and he wants to do a full unboxing. I told him straight up, if he buys the truck, if he buys the mystery box truck, I will see what I can do and try my best to be the one that actually drives the truck to him. I will try to be the one that drives the truck out to him myself. Personally, we'll make a whole vlog trip out of it. Why not? You know, that's free content right there. Why not? Let's see here, make sure. See, make sure field should. I don't know why I couldn't fucking speak. Invest in lockers for real, especially indoor ones. The amount of times I've seen people I know post about stolen stuff is crazy. I mean, hey, we got our shit stolen too, man. It happens for both outdoor and indoor. I thought Hollywood Sports did have lockers. They do have lockers, which I think is a really cool idea. I think it's pretty sick. I mean, granted, it is not impossible not to steal them. You know what I mean? You could just easily just bring some bolt cutters, but that looks kind of sketchy. Most people wouldn't really do that. But yeah, I think people in general, or fields in general, should maybe invest in some type of like lockage or storage options. Hell, when I go ice skating, right? Like they have lockers there. You just put in like a few quarters, right? You pay for the hour. And there you're good, man. You can leave your regular shoes, your civvy shoes in there, your civvy clothes in there, and you can just go ice skating, right? Seems pretty no-brainer to me. Let's see here. Make sure I'm missing anything. For real, M110. Dude, M110's hella sexy. I love the M110s. Make sure you miss anything. Oh, no winner, just a normal stream. But yeah, Prime Tech Customs. Like I said earlier, unfortunately, that we ran into some technical difficulties and we weren't able to get the whole list that we needed for tonight on time. It's one of those things that just happened last minute. And we want to make sure that we don't compromise or anything. So we're gonna postpone it. For anyone that was waiting, we are postponing again the shopping spree giveaway live stream itself till next week, Thursday. However, all the orders that you guys have placed that would have counted as entries till tonight will still be counted and they'll still be entered into next week's giveaway. And we're stacking the prize pot to $1,000 to make it up to you guys. So you guys are fine. You have a little bit more extra chance now to go ahead and get more entries in if you haven't already taken advantage. Promotions are going on right next to me. Every $50 you spend gets you 5 entries, a certified hood classic. And if you order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4, whether it be a Mark 1 or Mark 2, I'll link that in the live chat. You can get yourself 50 entries, 50 chances of winning the shopping spree. Make sure to spread the word as well. Make sure to let people know that this is going on. All right, let's keep going through. Might have to get the TR-80 too. That's what I'm saying, man. The TR-80 is a big pick. Make sure it's still drooling over the M110. Yes, man. Yes, M110. Beautiful. Honestly, I think my personal favorite one, obviously the TR-80 is definitely, in my opinion, probably got to be like the best performance out the box. But honestly, before the TR-80 was really a thing, honestly, I love the Classic Army M110. The Classic Army M110 ECS was my absolute favorite of all of them that exist. And you can get them for cheap right now, dude. You can get them for $360. Dude, that's cheap for what it is. Because you're also getting the Mock Suppressi too, the correct Mock Suppressi. It's kit correct, man. This whole thing is legit. I love this thing. It's so freaking cool. Again, I love the fact that it's a full stock M110 because you will be getting a hella battery space, ECS programmable trigger unit. Like, it's got the works, man. This thing is absolutely a beast. Several of the guys on my team run this one, and it's dope. Several of the guys on my team run this one, and they love this thing. A lot of upgrade potential, too, with it, oddly enough. There's a lot of upgrade potential with it, too. Make sure I'm missing anything. Make sure I'm going to postpone due to technical difficulties. Yes. Was there a winner? No, Fidel. Yeah, we did have to postpone it, unfortunately. These ones, make sure I miss anything. These were the ones that made these effing great. Let's see. I miss these all chat live streams. I mean, I do too. Yeah, man, I do too. I love being able to chat with every single one of you guys. I love being able to chat with every single one of you because, again, y'all the homies, man. Especially the guys that show up time and time again, or the new guys that show up to ask their question and are not afraid to chat away. Dude, hell yeah, that's what it's all about, man. That's literally what it's all about. Remember, if you guys do have any sort of airsoft questions, or you guys want to ask me personal questions too, you guys are more than welcome to put the letter Q right in front of your question. Definitely makes it a lot easier for me to see. I don't mind. Again, I don't judge people. I don't make fun of people for asking their questions. I genuinely just want to help people out. We got 30 minutes? 30 minutes left till 9:30, and then the stream ends, and these promotions are now coming to a close. So, guys, get those orders in now while you guys can. Lamau, Casper is Queso's nightmare. Yeah, man, if you were a reporter, man, if I was running for president, you were a reporter, you'd be taking everything I say out of context. Anthony Martinez, I'm getting a pistol mystery box. Hell yeah. But what should I get into buying in addition to that? I'm just starting, so I don't have anything. That is definitely a great option to get yourself a pistol for sure, right? You're definitely going to be getting yourself a really sick pistol, potentially even an SMG, but again, you never know. But I would say get yourself like some good eye protection, face protection. That's going to be like a really big thing. You know what I mean? Just always protect your eyes, protect your face. We have plenty of Face Pro eye protection. Go under tactical gear. You can check out, full seal goggles, or if you want a full mask, you can do that as well. There's plenty of options you can go with. That's what I see is going to be the most important thing. That's what I was going to say is probably going to be the most important thing, Anthony Martinez. Because, again, without it, you won't be able to go onto any field ever. Like, ever, if you wanted to start playing. All right, let's see. So make sure I'm missing anything. If I were to get a mystery box, which should I get under 350? Want the most bang for my buck? David, I would say go for the 2024 Platinum Hot releases. Because Again, this prize list, we make it public. You guys can see exactly what you would be getting. You would be winning any one of these prizes, right? But if you don't like those prizes and you want to put in, say, request, try the YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box. Specifically, I would say if you have a budget of $325, go with the premium bigger wins. Yeah, premium bigger wins YouTube Unboxing Mystery Box. This bad boy version 4. $289.99, but you are guaranteed a retail value of $310 or higher, which I think is really, really sick. I'll link that in the live chat as well. And we do bonus raffles for that one, too. We do bonus raffles for that one as well. That one is pretty damn cool. Just put in the notes comment section when you place the order itself what it is that you're hoping to get. Obviously, There's limitations. You know, if you ask for 10 M133 mini Vulcans, we won't be able to do that. But you put down in the notes, comment section, hey, I'm a first-time player, or hey, you know, I'm looking for something for like maybe for long range or something. Can you guys hook me up? We can see what we can do. We can definitely see what we can do about getting. We've been able to grant so many people's wishes off this thing. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. All right, keeps going through. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I did post this in the Discord chat, by the way. I posted this earlier in the Discord chat, but for anyone that didn't see it as well, anyone that did not see it, I wanted to show this off to you guys as well. Bossman brought this up. It's a good idea. Yeah, I wanted to show this. So yeah, for those that don't know, for those that have been following, you guys are in the know. The new Mark III rail. This is a mock-up of what the Mark III rails are going to look like. Very, very cool. Again, Boa's really got us on the freaking honey badger craze, right? So the potential for a recessi suppressi is there. We wanted to make sure that we got a rail that was going to be wide enough but not too chunky, where you'd be able to go ahead and fit a nice fat can inside. And again, I think this worked out very, very well. This mock-up is doing a lot of good things. It's doing a lot of things right now. Right, so I'm very happy with the way it looks. Again, when we get a full mock-up, you'll be able to go ahead and see it as well. Again, we had the proof of concept a while back. That was one that we had to put together for kind of a sample. But I mean, hey, I'm pretty happy with the way it's looking so far. Let me know what you guys think too. I'm really digging that sort of look. I know a lot of you guys really love that recessi suppressi aesthetic, which I do understand. I do understand that as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. And if you want to see it again for yourself, we have it in our Discord server too. We have that available in our Discord server as well. I'm just going to call you Gregory. I'm not Gregory. That's not my name. All right, man. So, man, I want to make a steak quesadilla when I get home. Dude, carne asada steak quesadilla? Hell yeah. That's delicious, man. It's delicious. Isaias, my friend can relate with a name like Maximiliano Antonio Hernandez Nava. Dude, that's easy. That's an easy name. Dude, that's such an easy name. Who the freak stumbles with Maximiliano? Honestly, that's kind of a baller name. That's kind of a baller. You know what I mean? Like, you don't fuck with Maximiliano. Like, that sounds cool. Like, you say that really, Maximiliano Antonio Hernandez Nava. Like, that's kind of sick, man. That's kind of a good name. That's a badass name. Joseph Keem, your name is Oop. Yes, I'm just Oop from Dragon Ball Z. Unfortunately, I showed that to my girlfriend, and she was like, yeah, it's a little too accurate. And I was like, fuck. I'm going to remember that. A wise man once said, bullying does work. A lot of Reddit is very anti-Lancer, but it's hilarious. They put Specna on a pedestal when it's the same. Yeah, Darwin, that's what I'm saying. Like, the same motherfuckers that will, like, shit on one company will go ahead and, like, praise another, not realizing it's the same goddamn OEM. They come from the exact same factory. All the freaking, like, the Navrich SSR4, Specna arms, they're all coming from the same factory as Lancer. They're all Lancer guns. Guys, you don't understand. Wake up. It's all freaking Lancer guns. XR Preacher, see Isaias as a person, not a company. Gotta bully a company. I mean, that's true. It's just true. You gotta bully him, man. You gotta bully him. Bullying does not work. Joseph Keenan, I have never been able to bully Isaias to make the... Okay, I'm telling you, yes, bullying does work. Again, that's something that we have been considering, but again, we also need, just like I said earlier, right? We also need the support for the current lineup. Again, companies listen with their wallets. They listen with their wallets. You don't think we would love to make a Mayo King LMG. That's the dream. You kidding me? Like, I'm going to be the first one to buy. You can mark my words. When we put out a Mayo King MGC4, you can quote me on this. You can literally quote this, clip it, put it on YouTube. I don't give a fuck, right? You can constantly bully me with this too. When an MGC4 LMG does come out, I will buy it. I will buy it. I will buy the very first one, and I will bring it out to a MilSim event. I will, 100%. Hell yeah, that's my catchphrase for my presidential campaign. Bullying does work. Isaias 2024. I like it. See, you guys. Oh, this one's a Catharistic. Good to see you again, Catharistics. Haven't seen you in a while. You guys ready for the Civil War movie? I don't know, man. Like, I look at it, like the trailers for it, the initial promos. I don't know. It seems like kind of a strange premise. Like, I'm not, like, it's cool. Like, I definitely like. Again, it's meant to be a little topical. I understand it. But But I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how I feel about Nick Offerman as the president of the United States. It's kind of a I see him as Ron Swanson, man, and maybe it's just he nailed that role a little too good. But I see him as kind of like this, not very much someone in support of the like he's not a big fan of the government. You know what I mean? Not a big fan of the government. Like I just don't see him that way. And so seeing him at the top of the bureaucratic hierarchy, I don't know. I don't see it happening. Also, like I don't know. I think it definitely looks interesting. I want to watch it, but I also don't have very high expectations of it. You know what I mean? I don't expect to come out of there wowed or anything or like really impressed. Hopefully, it's just good fun. It's a good popcorn movie. That's honestly all I'm really hoping for, like Godzilla. Isaias, of course, you see me. I'm supposed to be a mod here, just like the Discord, but someone forgot. I don't know how to do it. Jason, it's not that I forgot. I just don't know how to do it. No one taught me how to make mod. I don't know how to do it. And someone teaches me, I gladly do it because I've been meaning to do it for months. I just don't know how. Oh, God. Just Keen, he placed an order. His name is. Oh, what's going on? Just Keen, what'd you put earlier? Oh, I didn't see if you put anything. His name is Tucker. Zeus is answer that one. Does Lancer goggles with built-in fan come with clear lenses? It's getting pretty humid here in VA. For the Lance Tactical goggles with the built-in clear lenses, I think there are a model. There's a version that does come included with clear lenses. I think there's one that comes included with like the 3. I don't know if those are in stock though. But you should be able to change the lenses out though. If you do get one that has a too dark of a tint, you can always change it out you can get the other lens as a replacement. Let's see here. I'm not always here, but I'm almost always at the store gaming R. I mean, hey, yeah, man, if you guys ever want to come in store too, by all means, it's a great shop, man. It's a great shop. We actually started doing some renovations to the interior, started bringing out even more, make room for even more stuff out there for you guys to take a look at too. More battle belts. We actually brought in, this is actually pretty sick. We actually brought in more of these, let's see, Ammo Max. I misspelled it. Ammo Max belt. These belts are kind of swanky. I ain't gonna lie. These Ammo Max Greyhawk belts, these are really fucking cool. I brought in some Ranger Green and I brought in some black belts as well. And these belts are cool. I'm actually gonna pick one up myself. I also brought some more slings in as well. And of course, we'll have all the essentials. We'll have some new products as well. We actually have a TR-80 on display as well. The PMG. We have a lot of cool shit on display, man. If you guys ever want to swing by the Custom Showroom and Lounge, it's 21077 Commerce Point Drive, Walnut, California. My boy Justin, Victor are almost always there. Of course, you can always catch some of the techs there too. If you ever needed to go out and get some tech help or some suggestions, you can always hit them up as well. All right, make sure. Maybe I should send it and buy the mystery 180 block in my first AG, or is that a bad move? No, it ain't a bad move. It ain't a bad move at all. It's cool. It's a dope way of getting something really cool. Because a lot of times, more often than not, you get not only your money back more often because you're guaranteed that, right? At the very least, you're gonna get your value there. But sometimes you can actually get something more than what you actually paid for, which is really cool. Lance Tactical getting dragged behind vehicles, submerged, and still working. Yeah, if you guys don't believe us, you can always check out our Lance Tactical Gen 3 torture test video. We dead ass lit that shit on fire like for a while too, and that shit we have it in the office. That shit still works, man. That shit still works. Palm Assault 2, answer now. Yep. And for Warriors Arise, answer that one as well. I don't know. Okay, answered that one. It's been over 10 years. Made the biggest comeback. And yeah, they are. You are right, Drexen. You are indeed right. Just people like to shit on because it makes them seem like they know something. I don't know. It's like the whole idea of being red pilled, right? Or being like, oh yeah, like I'm based or something. It's like realistically, again, what does it matter? Again, it's just kind of stupid, the idea. It's like, yes, okay, the Earth is flat. It's like, all right. Base, I guess, right? Because again, it goes against the norm. It's like, yeah, if it goes against the norm, sometimes that's kind of a bad thing. It means you're dumb. I don't know. It's fucking stupid, man. Anybody who's really hard to learn is just a lot of small problems that arise that get frustrating, but can easily fixed. I've been really wanting to get into 3D printing too, but I can only do one expensive hobby at a time. I got a project car. I got Airsoft. You know what I mean? I'm doing cosplay as well. You know, I can only do one thing at a time. I've even done Warhammer as well, man. I gotta take a little baby steps at a time. GBR that has 380 to 400 FPS. Most KWA LM4 for sure off the top of my head. I know that one is going to be shooting like 375 to about 385, so it might even be a little more sometimes, depending on the temperature. Alex Rosado, what else? 380 to 400. I believe that's currently it right now. Maybe the G&G MGCRs. Maybe. Let me see. MGCR. What FPS were they shooting? I don't remember off the top of my head. These things sold out so fast. Yeah. MGCRs were also going to be there as well. I believe even the VFC gas blowback, like 416 as well. That should be shooting in that FPS range. There's a few of them. Okay, let's see. Make sure I'm missing anything. Make sure I'm missing anything. Answer that one. Keep scrolling through. Oh my God, there's a whole lot of compensations going on. Okay, make sure I'm missing anything. Oh God. Can you run EPM one? Okay, answer that. Okay, yeah. Should be caught up on all the scrolling most recent comments and questions. I know there's going to be a few. If Airsoft isn't taking my money, cars are. Why we all are car guys too? I know, I get that, dude. I get that. I gotta focus on one thing at a time. I got a Suzuki Samurai I'm building out. I'm trying to get myself a new daily driver right now. But yeah, I got enough things to worry about as well. And then, of course, right at some point, I want to actually buy my own, not for work, for streaming, but my own personal, just for my own personal streaming and for like some other stuff that I want to get into. I want to get my own like actual gaming PC. Okay, this one gets from Acratics. What's going on, dude? If I get a premium bigger wins mystery box, what are my AK options? I'm trying to diversify from M4 and not sure where to start. Well, if you get the premium options, here's the thing: if you go with the premium bigger wins mystery box, you have a lot of options for AKs too. If you really wanted to get something different, just put down. We've done this before many times. You'd be like, "Hey, I have tons of M4s. I don't want anything M4. Can I get something unique? Ideally an AK." Put that. I guarantee you, we can find you something really dope. And it will be a retail value. What you get in the box is going to be minimum retail value of $310, if not higher. Most of the times, it's actually higher. So honestly, yeah, I would say get the mystery box, and you will have plenty of options, like plenty of AK options. I guarantee you. It's different, okay? Nice, boss man, nice. Fish Stick, I love you guys, but I got to hop on East Coast Live. Thanks for the feedback, Isaias. P.S. Those Mark III reels look sweet. Hell yeah, Fish Stick, hell yeah. Again, good to see you, man. Always a pleasure to have you on. Short Bro, let's go. Let's see, make sure I'm missing anything. I just want to say thank you to Airsoft GI and all of you here, Airsoft, and most of all the community. It's helped me live a happier, fuller life despite everything. Much love to you. Dude, Casper, you're always welcome here, man. This is a play. Anyone here watching right now, everyone is always welcome here. I do not want anyone to feel like what they fucking look like, what they sound like, what sort of walks of life they may have found themselves in. It don't fucking matter. We're all airsofters here at the end of the day, so everyone is always going to be welcome here. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how like what you look like. I do not care. I do not care, because all I want to do is go out and play Airsoft with you and talk Airsoft. That's literally all I want to do. All I want to do. I eat, breathe, and shit this stuff, man. All right, keep going through. Hopefully, hoping for the best, but when it gets here, hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Just did it, guys. That's what I'm talking about, my man. Hell yeah, got yourself a mystery box. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, Anthony. You won't be disappointed. I will not be disappointed. All right, let's keep going through. If you're missing anything. Oh, God, my throat. I'm looking for a solid spring sniper. Any suggestions? Naga Shizar. I would say if you're looking for a solid bolt action, like a sniper that's spring operated, go for sure. Honestly, my number one pick, Double Bell VSR-10. Right? Every tech that I know has always been pretty impressed with the stock components that you get right from the box. These things are pretty damn cheap. Literally, you can get one for like $89. It's insane. These things are 100% VSR-10 compatible. It's the most popular, most supported, I should say, bolt action platform on the market. Thank you. Most supported bolt action platform on the market. You can find hella parts for this bad boy. Deck this out to the nines. And it's already shooting pretty hot as is. It's already shooting pretty damn hot out of the box. You're already going to be like close to 500 FPS, if not a little over. All right, this thing's perfect. Literally what you need at this point would be a unicorn barrel setup, and you're done. Like that, you're done. Like you're literally done. You could leave it as is, and you would honestly be a nightmare to most people on the field. Assuming that you have the patience to be a sniper, because I'll be honest, I don't. The most I'll do is like a DMR, but I find it really difficult to tone back with a DMR, especially some of my more aggressive plays. I definitely like to get into a scrap, but that's just me. If you have the patience for it, I would say go for the VSR-10. Isaias, can I get a link to the Classic Army CA 85? CA 85. CA 85. Do you mean 58? CA 58. I think you mean the 58. Yeah. Did you want the short barrel or did you want the longer one? I'm gonna assume the well, they're not really long barrel to be honest, but I'm gonna give you both, man. I'm gonna give you both. CA 58. I'm gonna put that one there. Right, and then for some reason I don't know why, SA 58. You gotta type in SA 58 for the other one, for the short one. But I mean, either or. Honestly, I'd say go for, well, you can honestly go with either. They're both really dope. I like both. I actually really like both. I have the shorter barrel version. I had to source the rail a while back. I found one a long time ago, and I was able to snag it onto my SA58. But yeah, both of those are the exact same gun. I don't know why it just doesn't show up when I type both. But yeah, both of them are right there. Those are really dope. And you can still buy Hi-Cap mags. Hi-Cap mags are always available for them. They're always available for them, which is really, really cool. You can always find the magazines, no problem. It's just the mid-caps that are fucking difficult to find, man. Like, we brought them in, and they didn't even last a week, man. They didn't even last a full week. They were gone within a few days. I was only able to get 2 of them, I think, for myself. All right, yeah. But I put them into the live chat, Darktree, so you should be able to snag them for yourself. Guys, we got like 13 minutes left of the live stream. Feel free to go ahead and ask away any sort of airsoft questions you might have. Put the little Q right in front of your question. I'll be able to happily answer, whether it be looking for recommendations, maybe you're hoping for my opinion on certain things, or you just want to ask me personal questions. You guys are more than welcome to do so. Just put it in the live chat. I can't see the comment section, not yet anyway. Yo, Isaac, I feel like Barbie rocking Nom Tiger Striped. Dude, hell, I want to see, like, someone take, like, a classic, like, vintage Barbie doll, but dress her up in, like, G.I. Joe shit. So, like, give her, like Tiger Stripe, give her the boonie cap. I want to see her with a XM177. Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be so sick to see. Let's see, answer that one. Barbie goes hard on OCP. Yeah, man, yeah. Me, when I was a kid, my cousin would go to war. My G.I. Joe versus her Barbies. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. Homie Ness. Compact rifle bag you would recommend. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. Rifle, or let's do gun bag. Let's do gun bag, because that's going to be a better term. There's a couple of different ones. It depends on how compact you want to go. I know that NC Star has some 28 inchers that are really, really cheap. Like, really cheap. Although these Lancer ones are not bad either. 29 inchers. Those are pretty good. Where's the NC? Give me 1 second. I'm going to find it for you. I'm going to find her. I'm going to put it down in the live chat, too, when I find it. It's around. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, this one's in blue. You can do any color you want. This is the first one that I saw. There you go. That's going to be like one of the, in my opinion, one of the most compact you can get. I mean, there are probably smaller ones, but I like this one the best. And it's $22. It's $23. Like, that's dirt cheap, man. That is actually dirt cheap. There's no reason why we shouldn't all have gun bags, especially with these prices. NC Star has been holding it down for quite a while, offering some quality gun bags for most airsofters, and real, because they're actually a real steel company too. They're actually a real steel company. They make very little off of airsoft. But this is like, yeah, this is it, man. This is it. It keeps going through. Ooh, Mech Rebellion, Mayo, MGC4, or Zion R15. Okay, call me biased if you want to, but I'm analyzing it performance, because I've seen both of them perform on the field, and I gotta say, it's gotta go to the MGC4. They are using the same ETU. They are using the Nebula MOSFET, both. But I gotta say, the MGC4 is just tuned better. The parts are going to be different. There's going to be parts that we chose because we wanted to get optimal performance. The Zynorms R15 is no slouch, though. It's no pushover. It definitely holds its own, and it definitely outperforms a lot of higher-end guns as well. But the MGC4 just takes it to the limit, man. The MGC4 is where it's at, man. You genuinely cannot go wrong. This is going to be the gun to dominate the battlefield. The only thing that the R15, I will give it credit for more so than the MGC4, is going to be its aesthetic, the looks. The only thing the R15 is going to have over is the aesthetic, like the finish on the receiver, and just the receiver design alone is beautiful. Like, it's a great looking receiver, man. Like, that screams Gucci civilian AR, you know. Also, another question. I mentioned this earlier, but we did have the new live chat function available on the website. But I wanted to ask, have you guys used the live chat function on the site? I know Joseph Keen, I know you did a little while back. You were able to get a response. But have any of you guys used the live chat function? If you have, let me know what your experience has been so far. Obviously, there's always going to be drawbacks to every system, but I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. I think it's just very convenient, very easy. And after the stream is over, if you guys do have any sort of questions, you can always DM us on our Instagram, our Facebook, or our Discord server. That's actually the one I recommend the most. But you can also email us, and if during business operating hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember, we're on the West Coast here. We're in LA here, people. You message us within those time frames, we'll be able to go and get back to you very, very quickly. But let us know what you guys' experience has been thus far, if you guys have experienced it for yourself. All right, let's keep going through. I dove like it was a real grenade watch over the weekend when I had one thrown my way. Oof. Ooh, dude. I mean, hey, you know what? Like, immersion, man. You're helping with the immersion. All right, bet. Appreciate y'all help, boys. Then we'll be hopping on these streams more. Y'all helped a lot. David, welcome, man. Always appreciate newer viewers, man. Always appreciate newer viewers, new guys hopping in these streams. That's what it's all about, man. We want to let people know about the deals that we got going on at GI. We got the literal best deals in the airsoft scene, man. The best deals in the market, hands down. No question. Guilty pleasure seeing new players jump when they go off near with the grenades. Oh yeah. You just gotta frag out, right? And they hear that, they like a deer in the headlights says, oh, what'd you say? Don't forget Springers. Snow Boom for what it's worth. I was looking for. MD4 Mark II Boss Performance is sold out. Yeah, man, the Boss is sold out right now. It's all good. Definitely looking for the Boom. I love my grenades. Hell yeah. All right, boys, let's go. What's the best cheap reusable grenades that I should buy? Okay, that's why. I want at least 2, and they need to go Boom. Oof. That one's a pretty tough one if they're gonna go Boom. I know we did have like the what is it? The detonator ASG grenades. Those are pretty good. Those actually do have a bit of a boom too. But I think it all just depends on how much of a boom really you're looking for at the end of the day. Price rating 1145. Okay, answered that one as well. Yeah. Okay, should be caught up on all the scroll the most recent comments and questions, guys. We got 8 minutes left. We got 8 minutes left of the live stream, so take advantage of the promotions going on. Every $50 you spend, that's 5 chances of winning the shopping spree. We spend $50, that's 5. $100, that's 10. $150, that's 15. You guys get the idea. Multiples of 50, you get 5 per. And you order yourself any one of these beautiful Mayo Gang MGC4s, right? Designed by airsofters for airsofters. You'll be getting 50 entries into the giveaway. 50 chances of winning the prize pot all for yourself, which is going on next week. $1,000 are on the line. $1,000. Insane. It's absolutely insane. I'm going to shrink this so it can make it a little easier to see. There we go. $1,000 is insane. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's see what's there. Chip Sip. Okay, I'm having trouble fitting my Condor chest rig. It has an X harness. I don't want it to jiggle when I run. I'm confused how to use the straps. Okay, that's an interesting question. Also, can I just use my glove as a gun cover on the field? Not all fields will allow it. Trip-sip. Most of the harnesses that I've seen will usually have adjustable straps. It might. If this is your first chest rig, I could see how it might be a little confusing. If anything, Trip-sip, if you want more of an in-depth kind of help, I would say DM us. If anyone can go on and give them the link to the Discord server, that'd be much appreciated. Or you can message us on Instagram or Facebook too. With pictures, maybe a video of what the backside looks like, so we can kind of take a look at what's going on. Though most chest rigs that I know of, even especially Condor ones, they're meant to be adjustable. Usually where they clip into the actual harness itself, and the actual rig that carries the magazine pouches or the pouch panel itself, there's usually adjustable straps where you can just pull and they will tighten. But again, it might be a little different maybe from what you're explaining. I would say we would definitely need to see pictures. But yeah, typically most chest rigs are going to be adjustable to whatever tightness that you need them to be. So yeah, we might be able to help you out, man. We might be able to help you out. It might just be a simple thing, but I definitely would want to see pictures and videos so we can give you more detailed instructions on how to do that. So Discord server, Facebook, Instagram, that'd be the most easiest spot to do this by. What is your favorite color? What is your quest? My favorite color, if I had to actually answer that, Zubanil, it's a tough one because I don't really. It always changes. I always actually used to say my favorite color is rainbow because it's a lot easier to just be yeah, I like all of them. They're really cool. Because like the way I see it is like a lightsaber. Do I just want a purple lightsaber as much as I love a purple? No, because I also want a blue because it's classic. But I also really like green because Luke Skywalker made that shit so fucking cool, and Qui-Gon Jinn did too. And then I'm like, oh, but I know I'm a little evil on the inside. I know I don't really show it, but I know I have an evil side to myself. So bringing out the dark side with a red lightsaber would be pretty baller. But yellow is so very rarely seen, aside from like temple guards, right? And I'm like, fuck, that'd be pretty sick. You know what I mean? So I can't decide. So I just like, fuck it. I'll give me all the colors. Give me rainbow. Let's see, make sure it's the same thing. I'm excited to run a sniper. Hell yeah, hell yeah. HPA tap it. I mean, you can. I have the same Honda Civic I've been driving for over 15 years. I have the car kind of guy. No, I get that. Dude, that's sick though. Like, honestly, can't go wrong with the Civic, man. Those shits, at the end of the day, are going to work. They're going to take you from point A to point B, which if your car can't do that now, is it even cool? Is it even cool if it doesn't run? It is what it is, man. I think that's one of the most baller cars you can get. Why we all car guys too? If Airsoft didn't take my money, not too late, more expensive than drug addiction is what I always tell people. Yeah, it's true. Because at least with drugs, at least people will be like, okay, here's your first one, right? Here's your little sample, right? That way, and it's free. First one's always free, and then you always got to pay like exorbitant amount of prices after. I never get a free car. Acrobatics, if I get a premium, okay, answered that one as well. Okay, yeah, scroll down the most recent ones. We got 3 minutes, like 3 minutes. Homie Ness, do y'all carry green gas on your person? I mean, not like on me, like I don't conceal carry green gas on me, but I mean, whenever I go play, yeah, I will always have it. I have some green gas at home too. Twinkling rainbow laser sword of bonk, yes, bonk. I love it, dude. Oh god, my throat is freaking covered. Oh yeah, and also Trip said, yeah, to answer the other one, glove is gun cover on the field. Yeah, no, I would not recommend it. I've actually had the issue too where I've seen a lot of guys try to make their way onto the field themselves in the past the staging area, and the rest wouldn't let them go because they're like, yeah, you're using a glove. Using a glove for a cover. Some refs are cool about it, and they're like, all right, like whatever, right? And I get it. Fields want to be able to charge that extra $10, $5 to $10 for a barrel sock or for a barrel cover. I understand why they do it too. You know, they're a business; they got to make money too. But honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just get the barrel sock. Just keep it on your person, right? It isn't that bad. It really isn't that bad, man. It's just one of those things that they just gotta do because you know someone was dumb in the staging area and ruined it for everyone, right? Where they were probably like, "Oh, just dry firing my gun, right?" Or just messing around, and they didn't check or they didn't clear their airsoft gun, and then they end up shooting someone, right? Like that. I'm like 90% certain that's the reason why it happened. That's like more than likely the reason why it happened. There's a whole justification for it. See, that's why lockers are needed. Yeah, no, in general. Lockers are definitely something that you're right that I think most fields should be implementing more. Yeah, usually it's required by their insurance. That's true too. Yeah, a lot of their insurances might actually require that they actually take a lot more steps to ensure everyone's safety, and that like even if someone ND'd, negligent discharge for those that didn't know, anyone ND'd in the middle of the staging area, everyone would be fine, would be okay. Make sure there's not any more questions that I didn't miss. And I think I answered pretty much all of these questions. Yeah, I think I answered all. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think I answered all of these right now. Cool. Okay, I was glad I was able to answer everyone's questions. I'm glad I was able to answer everyone's question. Again, guys, if for whatever reason during regular business hours you do find yourself kind of struggling for something, maybe you need help with an order, or maybe you just wanted to go ahead and get some questions about like a product before you pull the trigger on it. All puns intended. I would suggest, if it's from the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, use the live chat function on our site. Very easy to do so. I'll point it out one more time, right? Because again, I want people to know that this is a thing, right? The little blue icon right there, the little message. Yeah, you can go ahead and type away on that, and you'll be able to go ahead and get your questions answered by a member of the GI crew. It can be myself, it can be our Armada department, it can be Cisco, it can be Boaz, it can literally be anyone at the GI crew. We'll be able to go ahead and get your questions answered as soon as possible. Because again, at the end of the day, that's the reason why we do these streams too, is we want to be able to help out people too, help out as many people as we can, answer all their lovely airsoft questions, right? Get everything that they need, and feel confident with their purchases. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of this live stream. It is now 9:30. That is going to be it. Again, guys, appreciate everyone that stuck with us all the way through to the end, and appreciate everyone for continuing to view it even after the postponement. Again, to make up for it, we will be doing the shopping spree giveaway live stream itself next week. It will be $1,000 that are going to be raffled off, which you do not want to miss out. You do not want to miss out on this amazing opportunity. So get those orders in now while you guys can. We still have the 2024 Platinum Mystery Box available for you guys. Order one of these bad boys and you get 15 chances of winning the shop piece per giveaway. Our sale items that we have available right now are coming to a close at the end of the day. So top on it now while you guys can. We're talking some major deep discounts. You guys don't want to miss out. Guys, it's been absolutely real. I appreciate every single one of you for joining me on tonight's live stream. I had a lot of fun. I actually do have a lot of fun on these more like conversation centric, I'll say, more of these conversation centric streams. It's very cool. I love being able to go in and chat with you guys. I had a lot of fun. I actually did have a lot of fun. All right, guys, I will be seeing you guys next live stream. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I actually have off tomorrow. I have to take care of some personal stuff, but I will see you guys all on the next live stream we do on Monday. Again, big shout out to everyone that joined in on this stream. I had an absolute blast. Big shout out to everyone that placed their orders during this stream. You guys got those extra entries, and I'll see you guys all next week. You guys have yourself a wonderful night and have yourself a lovely week.